What's going on, everybody? It's fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means, baby. It's Wrestling with Knuckleheads, and boy, do we got some shit to talk about this week. I feel like I say it every week, but every week we got some shit to talk about. SummerSlam was actually pretty good, in my opinion. Vince McMahon is gone. We are starting to see the Triple H regime take over. Bailey's back. Io Shirai, but her name is Io Sky, is back. Dakota Kai is back. Becky Lynch is hurt. She's out. I know most people is feeling that right after she makes a face turn. Fucking Vince McMahon's retired. He's gone. The walls of the Lion Tamer came back on AEW last night. The Lion Tamer. Not the Walls of Jericho, not the Boston Crab, the Lion Tamer. You know what I'm saying? Monday Night Raw was aight. Edge is back. Brock Lesnar flipped the ring. Well, he lifted the ring, but he flipped Roman Reigns in the ring. You know what's going on, pimp? We chilling, brother. We chilling, man. Yo, there's a lot to go through here. Rhea Ripley is woman handling Dominic Mysterio. She is woman handling Dominic Mysterio. I'm telling you, I think they're doing this so people can like Dominic Mysterio just because they want to be him after Rhea Ripley put her legs around his fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? How many people were like, yo, what they would give to be Dominic Mysterio at that moment. But yeah, man, we got, I don't know. Yeah, you the first one here, pimp. You the first one here, player. Yo, it's me and you, pimp. That's all we need. It's going to be a fire show tonight. Fire. Apparently, everybody's favorite, Eddie Kingston's getting a match at All Out with the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. You know what I'm saying? So we got that going. How did you feel about SummerSlam, pimp? Did you watch it? Because, I had to watch it on Sunday because, we had the barbecue. We had the barbecue. If you ain't following the socials, follow the fucking socials. The video was out. We had the barbecue and all that other shit. And that shit was dope. So I missed SummerSlam live on Saturday, but I got to watch it on Sunday, which is not a big deal. It's not a problem. Still, some things were ruined, but it's all right, though. Ronda Rousey's been suspended because of what she did to the ref, which I think she should just be gone. I don't believe in that. To be honest with you, I think the next person for Liv Morgan should be Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez, whatever her name is now. But I think Raquel Gonzalez should be the next person in line for Liv Morgan. I think Raquel can work with anybody. She doesn't even need to win the title right now. And it could show Liv, being that underdog, pulling out the heart and showing everybody that she could be a decent champion. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the best things I've ever seen in a women's division was when Bayley won the title in NXT. And she was the Hug Bayley. And she fought Nia Jax. And Nia Jax was destroying her. But Bayley showed her heart and her fucking her smart, like her veteranness. And she put Nia Jax in that front fucking choke. Yeah, she put her in a bulldog choke. And a rear naked choke. She put her in a choke and tapped out Nia Jax. I love that because that showed like, yo, Bayley has what it takes to be champion under the circumstances of fighting a fucking winning a match that all the odds was against her. And I think Liv Morgan can benefit from that kind of thing, and Raquel Gonzalez can give her that shit there. I watched half of it, but you know what I'm impressed with. Triple H has his hands all over this. Hey, so far so good. Hopefully it gets better because this isn't the end of the road. Like, if it stays stagnant like this, there's gonna be a problem. Because right now it's the ball's just starting to roll. The ball is just starting to roll. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep that. We gotta keep that shit going. We gotta get that ball, that snowball, to fucking build up while it's coming down the hill. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and there's rumors that my girl right here, Sasha Banks and Naomi, might be coming back. Now, I don't want to say it's all a work and shit, but it's funny. Vince is gone. Now they come back. It's, you know, it's like, it was Vince that, like, I know everybody's gonna say, yeah, Vince was bad, but like, was Vince that bad that it was like, yo, he gotta leave for us to come back? And did he leave because he needed them back? Like, was that the thing? Other wrestlers were gonna start doing that? Nah, we gotta get, I'm leaving if he don't, you know, if he stays. Because that's some shit right there. You know, sans the controversy. If other wrestlers started doing that shit, like, yo, I'm leaving. If you still here with these whack ass ideas, I'm gone. Because everybody's leaving. That's some shit we got to talk about, because though all those cuts and then all those wrestlers, like, I'm choosing not to sign with you and I'm going to AEW. They took a hit on that. They took a hit on that, and the thing is, it wasn't that big of a hit because Tony Khan is a genius. All those wrestlers that left WWE went to AEW, and he did jack shit with them. So, you know, he helped out the WWE a lot. What's going on, Anthony? Chilling, brother, chilling. He helped out WWE a lot by not taking advantage of the fact that all that talent left them, and he treated them the same way that WWE's treating them, especially Ruby Soho, and Keith Lee. He said, "Fuck y'all. I know I just got you here because you're shiny new toys. You're WWE guys. You're gonna bring some more eyes to the product. So I'm gonna put you on once, twice. Get the fuck out of here." You know what I'm saying? Go. You know where catering's at, right? It's in the same location when you was here with the WWE. So Tony Khan's a genius for being a dumbass. And I'll say it. Like, listen, he's not fucking guy. He's not untouchable. He's going downhill. AEW's going downhill. He's going downhill, and I'll fucking say it. I don't care. Like I said it, man. When it first started up, it started the first week, the All In, and then it started the first week All Out. That first pay-per-view, I was like, yo, this is what I grew up on. This is the wrestling I grew up on. This is old school WCW style wrestling. Old school WWE style wrestling. You know, like fucking Ruthless Aggression era shit, where it was like the talent is gonna show in the ring and the story is basic, but the wrestling makes up for it. Now, they ain't doing shit. They trying so hard to tell stories that they can't, and like the wrestling is still good, but it makes no sense. You know, it's all bullshit. Oh, what happened? Happy, bro. I'm proud. I'm a proud father. You know why? Because my daughter just got her license, and now I don't have to drive her everywhere because she got her own car. Yo, congratulations to your daughter. That's a milestone. Congratulations to her for getting her license and she got her own car. You just gotta let her know that that car is not a toy. I'm pretty sure you already told her this shit, but you know, as I was taught, you know, we always gotta say it. But that car is not a toy, and be prepared for all of your friends all of a sudden needing rides. You're gonna get more friends than you ever thought of in your life because you got a car. And that's a fact too, because you know, once you get that car, everybody and their mother wants to know you. They want to ride here, they want to ride there. Everybody wants to go to the beach. Everybody wants to do this shit. They think that's a community car. Cut that shit out already. Yo, Kofi, we live, baby. What's going on, Kofi? Kofi's in the building. Yeah, yo, for real. Yeah. And the thing is, it's not like their wrestling's going downhill. Their story's going downhill. The decisions they're making is starting to prove that there's a rookie out here. You know, like he started off strong because it was one of those things like, yo, I'm here, I want to get my name out, and then he got complacent. You know, like when I'm sitting here in every pay-per-view, there's an Eddie Kingston controversy, like there's an Eddie Kingston match and he's got the same story but different people he's fighting. It's like, all right, I get it. Yeah, the guy can cut a promo. But where are the fucking Lucha Brothers? Where the fucking, you know, fucking Keith Lee, and where the fuck is Scorpio Sky? You know, like, where the fuck is Pac. He's your champion. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing I'm excited about, in all honesty, is the future rivalry with Miro and Malachi Black. I'm excited for that because Miro, his promos that he cuts in the back or the vignettes are dope because he's staying true to his character and he's adapting it to Malachi Black. And the way Malachi Black always acted when he was in the ring, like he always seemed like he could be staring at Andre the Giant and he'll be looking at him like, bro, do you really want me to hurt you right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Malachi Black is on some G shit. Just that, like, he living his character, and Miro, I think those two guys make gold. I do not, yo, for real, I do not like any other thing that's happening. You know, the whole shit with John Moxley and Jericho with the whole, oh, I want the Lionheart Chris Jericho. I don't know if y'all remember, but the Lionheart Chris Jericho was a cruiserweight. The Lionheart Chris Jericho was a technical wrestler. He wasn't a fucking hardcore maniac. He wasn't a dude that came out and made people. He wasn't Abdullah the Butcher. Like, if you want somebody that's gonna make you bleed and kill you in the street, then you gotta go after the Jericho that was in New Japan. Like, that's the pain maker. That's the Jericho you asking for. Like, are you trying to have a fucking technical, high-flying cruiserweight match? I don't think so. You're just throwing shit out. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Kenny's here. Let's see what he says. I'm just here to say Hulk Hogan is the GOAT and will be the 17-time champ. Check out my Twitch channel. Get me to 100 subs so I can be on G4. Yo, I appreciate that, Kenny, and we all agree with you. Hulk Hogan is the GOAT. Now, yeah, man. Listen, bro. I do not like how. I don't know how many people are on the roster, but I'm just gonna throw out there. Let's say 80 people are on the roster and you're using the same fucking person. He's not a champion. You don't need him every day. His welcome is being like his stay is being like he's overwearing his welcome. You feel me? Like I get it. He's money. Not a lot of money, but he's money. Like, I won't pay to see him, but some people will. Some people like the fact that he talks, and I get it. If you watch, he says the same shit though. The same thing he said to CM Punk, he said to Jericho. He's saying to Sammy Guevara now. He said to Moxley. He's mad. He says the same shit. Whatever. Beautiful. But yo, let's get some more people out there. Like where's Dante Martin at? Like, why isn't he being pushed somewhere? Dante Martin versus Pac. Yo, he doesn't have to win the title. Great match. Right there. Right in your arms. Dante Martin versus Pac. Boom. Right in your arms. Boom. Scorpio Sky. Where's he at? You built the company on him. Where's he at? Wardlow. I thought he was supposed to defend the title every week. What happened to that? What happened to that? I thought he wanted to defend the title every week. I haven't seen him wrestle once. He wrestled Orange Cassidy. Now he's best friends with Orange Cassidy. When the fuck did Wardlow give a shit about people? What's going on here? Why does everybody need to be in a fucking faction somewhere? You got the trios title. And I know Adam Cole is turning on the Young Bucks so they can get back with cowboy shit. Wow, I never remember this fucking guy. Hangman Page. And whatever. Beautiful. Because I guess Omega's not gonna make it. But it's like, all right, yeah, we seen that coming. We see it coming every fucking day. And I'm not saying that don't do it because it's predictable, but still, it's like, all right, when you do something that's predictable, do it in an unpredictable way. Like if you would have if you would have said, yo, I can't allow you in the trios match because you ain't gonna pick one of us, so that's it, and walked out and let them argue amongst each other, And then maybe next week, the Young Bucks is like, I don't know who you think you are, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, yo, no. You're not understanding. I'm not saying you can't be in the trios tournament. I'm saying you ain't making it to the, like, next week. If that would have happened, that would have been beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You can't just, it's so fast. Like, when the fuck is this trio tournament happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, take your time sometimes. Like, shit. It's wrestling. It's a weekly episodic episode. Like, we're gonna be back next week. Now what? You're gonna have a promo of the Young Bucks and Hangman Page talking about two wrestlers that are not cleared to wrestle, and then one that is. Like, what is it gonna be, a 1-on-3 handicap match? You're not really drawing shit out. And I can't wait for Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara to have a fucking 7-on-7 tag team match where they don't touch each other. Oh my God, I'm fucking shaking in my boots for that one. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. Yeah, no, yeah, you don't have to reaffirm what you said, Kenny. We all heard it. We all saw it. I don't think he said Hulk Hogan. I think he meant Marky Mark. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe Mark Henry. Yeah, man. It's like, you know, it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing. There was so much potential there. There was, like, you know, so many things you can still do with people. And I want to know where these fucking people at. Like, you started your whole company with the, you know, Forbidden Door, and you did that shit with New Japan, and that's great. And now we have some wrestlers that you're not really telling us who they are. They're just wrestling. And it's like, all right, maybe everybody that watches needs to go to fucking a library and look up these wrestlers. Thank God you can't just fucking tell us who they are. Maybe during the match, maybe a little vignette here and there. You know, sometimes we watch the show and we don't want to do homework. You know what I'm saying? But also, it's like, bro, you know, give us a little more. Yo, dude, I'm saying this all the time. At least Dynamite gives us wrestling. I'm not mad at that. But I'm getting tired of the same old shit, though. Yo, if I want to tell WWE I'm getting tired of this same old shit, then I can tell AEW I'm getting tired of this same old shit. Like, there's not much blood left in Moxley. He has maybe 2 or 3 matches left before he fucking has to go to the hospital and get a transfusion. I don't know how. Do you like that shit? Everybody that's watching this, do you like that shit? And I'm pretty sure if you turned off the podcast, because what I'm saying, good, keep it off. Put the like down, keep it off, and shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna say that. Perfect. If you don't like what I'm saying, by all means, you can always shut the fuck up. No, but wait, what happened? Yeah, we know what we talking about. Mark Wahlberg, we know. Marky Mark. Oh yeah, of course. But you got to remember, pimp. You can't see me. You see me. You can't see me. He wants to be a new kid on the block, but he's old. You know what I'm saying? I'm here all week. But yeah, man. AEW slipping. I think they need to fucking. They really need to get back to their roots, or start doing something real, like the whole shit with Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. I feel like this is a rebranding for Powerhouse Hobbs so he can be a heel, like a major heel. You know, like, and Ricky Starks be the face and shit like that. But you're giving Hobbs squash matches to show his power. But then what are you going to do with Ricky Starks? When he faces Ricky Starks, is he going to go back to that fucking big patsy that you made him? Because let's be real now. Hobbs was nothing but a big dude that lost to everybody. He lost to Orange Cassidy twice in a tournament for a fucking title. Like, let's not forget how you treated them before. Because if he doesn't beat Ricky Starks, Hobbs is washed up. You're going to have to send him to the back. He's not going to be on TV for a little while. Now he's going to have to come back, reinvent himself with a tag team with fucking Curry Man or some shit. You know? And I like Ricky Starks. I really do. And I think he could be something big. He's showing his passion in the ring and all that other shit. And he's flamboyant. Yo, I like him. I like Ricky Starks. But the shit he's doing with Hobbs, and they broke up Team Taz, which, to be honest with you, it was no longer a Team Taz. Once Hook came, there's no longer a Team Taz. he went on his own. You know, like you're really not doing that with him. We're getting the same old shit. This is with Hook also. Like Lay's not here tonight, but I can tell you that Lay would say, "I don't get it. I don't get Hook. He hasn't shown me anything. He hasn't been in a long match. He hasn't been in any, damage. He hasn't come back from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not showing Lay enough. And to be honest with you, he's not showing me enough either. Everybody loves him, but sometimes, let the gimmicks go. Let the gimmicks, because I would rather you not have the fucking gimmicks and have the wrestling. You beat NXT because you had wrestling. We don't need the gimmicks. And if you're gonna do the gimmicks with the fucking wrestling. Don't set aside time for these fucking gimmicks and then like leave the rest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this seriously is, it seems like every story is being told on a fucking sentence to sentence basis, not a week to week basis, a sentence to sentence basis. Like people are coming out going, what are we supposed to be doing? Oh, he's gonna turn on you. Why? He's gonna turn on you. All right, and then it doesn't fit in with what's going on. Before you got one, please tell me, how do you feel about Ric Flair's last match? It was very cringe worthy. Oh my, dude. Oh man, I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. And I did see that that figure 4 that he put Jeff Jarrett in, and wow. I think that part of that match had to be pre-recorded because it took him a while to put that figure 4 on. I mean, so he just, like, my man is old, so I'm not expecting him to be no young whippersnapper, none. But he said he was in the best shape of his life. He said that he could do this. Nah, bro. That wasn't it. You had the best send-off anyone can ask for. WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels. Moment. Dude, that last moment of you standing there, crying. Bring it. Don't treat me like anyone else. I'm sorry. I love you. Super kick. That's classic. Now everybody's gonna be talking about this fucking match. It's not like, listen, The Undertaker and Goldberg, that match, it wasn't two old men wrestling. It was bad circumstances. Goldberg fucking gave himself a concussion as soon as that match started. Like, that match was just unfortunate. I feel like if they had 100 of those matches, that would be the only time that match would be that bad. And I don't give a shit how anybody feels about Goldberg. It's the fucking truth. That would be the only time that match would be that bad. But I was sitting there like, if I was going to imagine how that would have gone, it would have been Andrade and Jay Lethal going at it the whole time. And, let Ric Flair come in every once in a while. But yeah, I heard it wasn't that good. And hopefully that's his last. Because, bro, you never needed to do that. You're a legend already. Ric Flair is a legend already. He was a legend before he came to the WWE. And he didn't need that. And I don't know how people let him do it. Like, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was smart enough to be like, nah, you know what? I'm not going to do this. He probably saw some shit and he's like, nah, you know what, man? I love you, but I can't let you do that. They treating Hook like he's the next Brock Lesnar. He's 140 pounds soaking wet. Seriously, facts. If AEW had a cruiserweight division, I can understand Hook being like Brock Lesnar or Goldberg in that division. 100%, I could see it. But amongst men, like Hobbs or like Wardlow or like Pac. I don't see it. Yo, Taz was a small guy in height wise. He was short, but my man was stocky. He threw Bam Man Bigelow around that ring like it was nobody's business. No one fucked with Taz. There was never a time when someone went, nah, Taz is too little to be in here. It's too little. Taz is too little to be believable as a champion. No. Watch him wrestle. Yo, watch him throw these motherfuckers around like nothing. All right, I get it. Hook, bro, you're gonna have to do something more. You have to do something more. Tony Nese is a joke. He could have stayed in WWE for that shit. Fucking, I don't know what this dude from Diamond Mine is doing now, recruiting everybody. That Dan Lambert left. Like, I don't know what he's doing. There's too many I know factions are meant to showcase wrestlers, like a bunch of wrestlers at one time, and that's beautiful. But there's some wrestlers don't need to be in factions. And there's some storylines that don't need to tell you that, look, I'm recruiting people for a faction. What is the purpose of this faction? There has not been any faction besides the Inner Circle that actually helped their people. And that Inner Circle shit didn't really help nobody but Sammy Guevara and Jericho. Because Pride and Powerful, Santana Ortiz ain't getting no title shot. Y'all see them get a title shot? I ain't see them get a title shot. I seen them in the main event, but I ain't see them get no title shot. They were just side lackeys. They were lackeys. They was the Stooges. They were the tough son of bitches, but they were the Stooges. No, like, yo, the fucking Anderson Club or whatever the fuck that shit is with this bullshit. This guy ain't doing nothing for them. Fucking the Jericho Appreciation Society of motherfuckers ain't doing nothing for them. The hardcore bunkhouse of Black England pools. They're showing Wheeler Yuta, but that's all they're doing is showing him. You could have literally had Wheeler Yuta be pissed off that the best friends are a joke and he's not trying to be a joke, and he could have been on his own and he could have been doing everything he's doing on his own. There's no benefit for him being in the Blackpool England United Soccer Club. No benefit whatsoever. I don't get it. They're not. There's no faction versus faction. Eddie Kingston was fighting a faction. Like, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing from that. Taz was huge for his size. I remember seeing RVD make his debut in '92, I believe, in WCW, and you could tell he was ready. Yeah. See, that's the problem. See, Hook reminds me of the Giant. You remember the Giant in WCW? He was green as grass too, and they took care of him. They made sure that everything he did was, but he was athletic and he's a fucking giant. He don't need to do much. You know what I'm saying? And then when he went to WWE, they had to put him in developmental because he didn't know what he was doing. But you don't need to really do much as a giant. And Hook being Taz light, we're done with it already. I'm done with it already. Be Hook. Let's see Hook. Hook needs a Bella Alfonso or some shit. Like, where is he gonna wrestle? Tony Nese is a fucking former champion in WWE. Like, he was a former cruiserweight champion. He had excellent fucking matches. Scott Hall, what's going on? Hey yo, I don't have the button, but hey yo, I don't like. What was I getting at? Yeah, Tony Nese in WWE cruiserweight champion. He could fucking go. He could wrestle. I'm pretty sure you put him in a match longer than 3 minutes with Hook, he could probably get something out of him. But you not doing shit with him. this shit with Christian, it's like, yeah, it's controversial, and it's like, ooh, you're getting the ooze out of there, but bro, why can't you have someone new do this shit? You know, you're putting all of your stock in these older wrestlers, and like the people who built your fucking company ain't getting shit. They ain't getting shit for it. You know, like let's think about that. These guys are getting airtime. They're WWE guys. Like yesterday, fucking Mikey Whipwreck. Yo, Mikey Whipwreck was aight. He was aight for his time in the ECW. But yeah, man, yo, Adam Cole got airtime. Fucking Christian got his airtime with talking shit. They didn't even give no fucking airtime for Ricky Starks. Damn, bro, I'm fucking drawing blanks here because I just watched it while I was at work, so you know how that goes. But yeah, man, like, bro, where are the AEW guys? Where are the AEW guys? They turned into WCW with Vince Russo real quick. The minute my man started getting all them new shiny things, he turned into Vince Russo real quick. I'm surprised he doesn't just walk out with fucking let's just throw out a fucking random name. He doesn't just walk out with Arn Anderson's son and go, here's the guy, go wrestle Ethan Page for the AEW championship because Moxie doesn't want to lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm waiting for that I'm waiting for the implode. And I'll say it, because if I went from WWE to this shit and they doing the same shit, I would be like, yo, fuck it. I might as well have been with the WWE. At least the WWE is like the fucking NFL. Like, they're the pinnacle of wrestling right now. Yo, you're not gonna use me to build this place up. You're using me for my name so people could tune in. Nah, fuck it. If I'm gonna do nothing, I might as well do nothing in the WWE. I think Apollo Crews ain't left yet. Shit, and I would have thought Apollo Crews was gonna leave a long time ago. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, they knew it was the business. They knew the business. But yeah, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's see if we less of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about SummerSlam. I know Pimp said he only saw half of it. What did y'all think about SummerSlam? I enjoyed SummerSlam all the way, except for the Ronda Rousey match. I enjoyed SummerSlam. It started off with Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, and I was like, yo, not for nothing, this is a treat. Beautiful. I'll take it. And that match was alright. That match was pretty good, But, I come to expect matches like that from Bianca Belair already. Bianca Belair is proven to be one of the best female wrestlers we got right now. She's showing it. She's showing her athletic prowess and everything in the ring. Yo, she can put on a match with anybody. And then when Bayley came up, yo, I'm telling you, Gigi was watching during the barbecue. She was going crazy. That was one of the things that ruined for me, because Gigi was going crazy. But when Bayley and her name now is Io Sky, not Io Shirai, but Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai came out, it was like, oh, okay, so the women's division is back. And we all thought that Sasha Banks and Naomi was gonna come help out Bianca Belair on Raw, but that didn't happen. We had who the fuck came out? Well, it don't matter. We'll talk about that shit later. But it was nice to see Bayley come back. We've been wanting Bayley back for a minute, and now we can get Bayley and Bianca Belair back in their rivalry, because I know they were supposed to have an I Quit match or a last woman standing match, and I don't think they're gonna have it now, but yo, we can at least have that, that rivalry. It's something new, it's something fresh. And you know me, I like something new. I don't like the same shit over and over again just for the fact of it being the same shit over and over again. If it's a part of the story, if it's a part of something that you want to push, all right, I get it. But you literally just had Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns just because, just like literally just because. I forgot who was hurt that Brock. They was just like, fuck it, let's go Brock Lesnar. It's like, yo, bro, how many times are they gonna have their last match? That should be the last one. And yo, I don't know if y'all caught this, but Brock Lesnar was dominating that entire match, and Roman Reigns kept getting up. But the minute the Usos came and they hit Brock Lesnar and he had the count, Michael Cole started going crazy. How is he getting up? He's a monster. Brock Lesnar's a monster. How are you gonna do to keep him down? And I'm like, yo, Cole, did you not watch like the whole match? Because that should have been for Roman. Like, Roman was getting up from some crazy shit. Like, didn't you see Brock Lesnar pick up the ring and flip Roman out of the ring? You didn't watch that? Like, we didn't see that part. Which, yo, not for nothing. If y'all saw that catch where Roman did with the mic, smooth. Yo, Roman, smooth, brother. That was a smooth catch you did with that mic. But yeah, I mean, it's those little things you can get away with it. But I just throw that out there. I'm just throwing it out there for y'all. If you didn't catch it, go watch it again. But that was a good match too. Hopefully it's over. I'm tired of this shit. We need new people, and I'm not talking about Drew McIntyre. We'll talk about that when we get some more guests on the show. But yeah, Bianca Belair and Bayley was good. The people coming back was good. What was the next match? The next match of SummerSlam. You know what? Fuck it. Let's talk about the Ronda Rousey Liv Morgan match. That match was awkward. It was awkward to watch, and the ending was even more awkward. I don't know why you can't just win clean over Ronda. This isn't MMA. This isn't MMA. Why can't you just win clean over Ronda? And why can't she just leave the fuck? Why can't she vacate the premises when she loses? She always has to have some shit. When it's WrestleMania, she kicked out, but they counted 3. She loses to Liv Morgan. She's holding the title. She Hulk Hogan the shit out of Liv Morgan's fucking first, title win. She beats up she Ken Shamrocks the moment in fucking SummerSlam. Like, yo, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Like, that would have been better for Smack. Like, if she would have lost and been tight and came to SmackDown and started beating the shit out of that ref that cost her the match, I get it. Beautiful. But come on, like, can Liv get 5 seconds of her celebrating with this fucking title before you start doing some shit? Like, not everything got to be on you. The camera doesn't got to be on you. Yo, you're not. Get out of here. Get out of here, please. Please get out of here. The Usos and the Street Profits. It was a good match, but that gotta die too. It's like, we gotta get some new blood in there, man. The last 7 fucking pay-per-views, the Usos and the Street Profits, and yo, spoiler alert, or hate to burst your bubble, the Street Profits are dope. I love them, but they're not the New Day. The New Day and the Usos can have a match every pay-per-view or every premium live event for an entire year, and I can be invested in it. It's almost like maybe it's gonna change with Triple H being in charge now, but it kind of felt like, yo, the Street Profits, it's your turn. All right, yeah, we're gonna run it back. All right, we're gonna run it back one more time. All right, and no one's going, yo, how about this time we do this? I feel like the New Day always goes, yo, New Day, it's your turn. All right, yo, why don't we do this? All right. Yo, we running it back. Yo, let's do this shit now. All right. Yo, let's do one more match and do it this way. All right, cool. Nope. Street Profits and Usos, same shit. Same shit, different day. And like I said, it was a good match, but after a while, you could have a good steak, but after a while, it's like, all right, bro, let me get some pork chops or something. Like, let me get some Chinese food or something. You know? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. That match was, it was what it was. But I like the way Bobby Lashley got in that hurt lock. He had him in a gorilla press slam and he dropped him, put him in the hurt lock. I like that. That was dope. That was dope. I like the way he did that. And with Austin Theory coming down at the end of that the last man standing match, you saw that coming from a mile away. I thought somebody else was gonna cost him, was gonna, interfere so that way he doesn't cash it in. But I get why Brock did it. Brock was like, you ain't doing this shit to me again. Because I know Seth Rollins did that shit to him before. The whole shit with Seth Rollins and Broski, I don't know what that was, but he didn't look like a man that was hurt to me fighting Seth Rollins. But then again, neither did Cody. But yeah, hopefully that's over. I think that's one of those audibles that was called during SummerSlam to be like, yo, we don't want Broski with Rollins here. Like, leave them be and let Rollins. Now Rollins going after Reigns, where we already got the Castle in the Sand, or the castle. Yeah, we have the Castle Rock House fucking premium live event where Drew McIntyre is facing Roman. So what is Seth Rollins gonna do? Is he gonna make it a triple threat match? And what is Seth Rollins gonna do? We already got a number one contender. Where were you at when there was nothing? When there was no one there? Where were you at when there was no one there? You waited until Brock Lesnar got fucking caught 82 times. He got called up. Now all of a sudden, oh well, it's not Brock Lesnar no more. I want Roman. Like, what? Trust me, I don't want to see either one of them wrestle Roman, Drew McIntyre, or Rollins. But that's what we got now. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hopefully that's a one and done. Because I don't Bobby Lashley the shit. Where Drew McIntyre got 18 fucking rematches. Clash of the Castle. Same shit I said, man. Castle in the Sand. The Land Down Under. It's the same shit. It's a stupid ass name. Clash of the Castle. What? Stupid ass name. Rollins versus Roman part 2. The 14th match they're gonna have him, but it's gonna be a part 2. I know. Rollins is the only man that can beat anyone. Yo, if Rollins takes Roman's titles, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tony Khan and Triple H need to link up. And they need to go to the same therapist, and they have to air their issues out because they're fucking crazy. They're batshit crazy. Like they have problems, and they're taking it out on us normal people. Rollins, we be the man. Rollins will be the man to be the champ. Nah, not this Rollins. Not the. Not that one. Nope. You know something? I'll tell you what. If Rollins changes his character and turns into a 265-pound solid muscle black man that's bald and changes his name to Bobby Lashley, then I can understand him winning the WWE title. Other than that, he's gonna have to wear a singlet and shake his hips and count to 5. And change his name to Big E, because those are the only two guys I want to see challenge for that title, because they was unfairly fucked over with Brock Lesnar. You fans can't make up your mind. Now Triple H is the problem. That's exactly what I said, Kenny. That is exactly what I said. Fuck that. No, yeah, everything he did was fucked up. For everybody else listening to what I'm saying, we're here. But Kenny he just wants to write comments on the board. That's all it is. That's all it is. But I'm used to people that don't listen. Y'all viewers, y'all listen. Y'all don't have a choice. But yeah. But I'm just saying that's my thing. Cause it's the same old shit. And we don't need the bullshit. Cause you're speaking facts. The only fact you said tonight was Hogan was the greatest of all time. That's the only fact you said, Kenny. Every other thing you said, you need to get checked because you're not gonna pass any drug tests. You got to be high out your mind right now. You're delusional. You probably only got 15 minutes of sleep in the past 4 months. You're probably drinking Similac. I don't know what's wrong with you. Stop eating raw chicken. You're getting delusional. You need to take a nap. Take a nap, please. Rollins does not need to be champion. Not at all. Rollins' time is over. Rollins' time is over. He's everyone's brother. All right? Take your vitamins, say your prayers, take a nap. But yeah. Rollins' time is over. He don't need to be champion right now. Like, do that shit somewhere else. As big as Roman Reigns is, you need a new person that has that fucking ball rolling with him to dethrone Roman Reigns. You gotta save him for that new blood, that guy that can. All right, let's do this. Hence a Biggie. Hence a Bobby Lashley. Everybody's backing Bobby Lashley right now. He does not need another run. I'll tell you one thing. Me and you agree on one thing, on two things. We already agreed on the Hogan thing, but I will agree with you, Kenny, that the only man right now, because Big E's hurt and Bobby had his time, the only man I can see taking Roman Reigns' title away from, both titles away from, you guessed it, Kenny. You said it, Goldberg. Everyone in the chat, give Kenny a round of applause. He came up with the bright idea to have Goldberg be the next WWE Universal Undisputed Champion. There you go. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, bro. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. That's all. That's what I'm saying. And we agree with you 100%. Better Goldberg than Rollins. Bring back Santino Marella than Rollins. I can't accept this. Cannot accept it. There's 180 fucking wrestlers on the Raw roster you can fucking throw in there. Breaking news: I'm looking for a new co-host on Monday Night Raws. Kenny's no longer the co-host on the Monday Night Raw show. But it's like though, we got show. Show enough it will be here. Like he's here tonight in spirit. And we'll do it at our own pace. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Kenny, don't be ashamed to just go with your gut, man. You say Goldberg, fuck it, it's Goldberg. But yeah, yo, Finn Balor did the impossible and turned the Judgment Day into main event players. He's just not main event of any pay-per-view or any Raw, but on the main event show. Where do they show it? No one knows. But they're there. He made it, baby. He made it. Celebrate this man and all of his accomplishments. AJ Styles, right now, I know they're probably just using him for, for the other talent. And, not for nothing. I'm pretty sure AJ Styles like, I'd rather wrestle Tommaso Ciampa and Mustafa Ali than go after the champion again and lose and shit. I get it. Yo, he can put on phenomenal matches. No pun intended with anybody. But when it's time for them to step up, which they haven't, and I don't know why they haven't got title shots. AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. What? For the undisputed Universal Championship? What? You could have gave me that anytime. I'd have been down for that. But nope. We needed Brock Lesnar. And now Rollins. What? Why? Yo, I understand Triple H just got there, so things that need to happen naturally. They gotta everything takes, time to roll. But bro, you can't keep digging in the same old shit bag. You can't. You gave Kevin Owens a shot. Why couldn't you give AJ Styles a shot? Like, I don't think there was a Raw wrestler that had a shot at Roman Reigns yet. Because even when Finn Balor had that shot, he was on SmackDown. Oscar's a main eventer. Oscar's a main eventer. And she's going to go back to main event because Becky Lynch is hurt. And they only use her to wrestle Becky Lynch for some reason. She can't do nothing else. Unless they're going to move her to SmackDown so she can wrestle Charlotte. Those are the only two women she can wrestle, apparently. Because you don't see her wrestle anyone else. Come on, man. It's it's everyone. Everyone's getting it tonight. And like I said, SummerSlam, I enjoyed it. Was it a perfect show? No. Was it a good show? Yeah. I didn't mind watching it. Would I have went? Nah. But yeah, I mean, listen, everyone got high hopes, and I want them to succeed also. But just the mere fact that you got Rollins, and we got to endure another bullshit with Rollins. And that shit was last second. The Royal Rumble, it was last second. And yeah, it was cool to see him come out in the Shield shit, but it didn't have any merit because it was like you didn't really like. You expect me to believe my man is haunted with you hitting him in the back with a chair 27 years ago, and he's haunted by the Shield? He made all of his success on the Shield. There's nothing that can there's no past here. If Rollins was undefeated against Roman, I understand that. If Seth Rollins was undefeated, what's going on, G?
What's up? It's just you?
So far, yeah. Lay's not gonna make it tonight, but so far it's just me. So I've been holding it down.
Oh shit, bro! I know, my fault.
No, it's so good. It's so good. I was able to get some shit off my chest. Right now, I'm talking about Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and I don't think Seth Rollins should be getting anywhere near Roman Reigns. But
I concur, and I don't think he is going to. Now,
I know on Monday he wanted to challenge him.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of changes that's happening with Triple H in charge now. Like, a lot. Shush you. But, there's just a lot. But to be fair, even if we were to see Seth and Roman again, we will get Triple H's version of it as opposed to Vince McMahon's version of it, which I think would be better anyway. I mean, I know it's not a match that we would want to see again because of Seth and Roman and stuff like that. And, it kind of ties back to the Shield and who's the better person from the Shield, like who is the alpha male from Shield, which is John Moxley. But...
Yo, if he has 2 more matches, he needs a blood transfusion.
Yo, seriously.
Yeah. There's not that much blood in the human body.
Listen, if you take the amount of blood that people donate weekly, all right, it's his way of donating blood, but to the wrestling ring. So who are you to judge? God, it's difficult.
There's only 2 men. There's only 2 men that ever needed to bleed that much in a wrestling ring. Ric Flair and Abdullah the Butcher.
I knew he was gonna say Ric Flair. I knew. Oh my.
How did Ric Flair bust himself open?
Yeah. Bro, listen. Hold on. I just.
No, yeah.
It's been a long. It's been a long fucking day. I just.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
And yes, I definitely poured myself some in my mug. Yes, there's something in here, but there's a lot more in here.
Yeah.
God, I don't. Oh man, where do we begin? Where do we begin? Because there's so much going on within the matter of 3 days. All right. Okay. SummerSlam happened. And it wasn't as bad as the card looked.
Yes.
It wasn't. It wasn't. That women's match between Becky and Bianca was really good. Yeah, and both women, and you can tell that both women had time. And then to bring back Bayley, yes, Bayley. All right. Bring back Dakota Kai, who was not on a WWE contract. Okay, her shit expired and she wasn't feeling it anymore. And Io Sky, not Shirai, Io Sky, which you know what is one of the better name changes.
Yeah.
But to bring,
it's not like they called her Brenda Dupree or some shit. They be going out their way to make these names.
But wait, and that's another thing too. I saw somewhere where we took freaking Max Dupree out of this trio, right, and gave it to Maxine because he was having issues backstage, blase. But then I saw a video clip of all 4 of them together. And it's like, okay, so we're bringing him back into the fold. So what are we doing? What are we really doing? We don't know. Triple H, I think, is still trying to figure that shit out because I think he really likes the guy.
They're throwing darts at a fucking board and hoping one sticks. That's what it seems like.
At least
That's
one.
what it seems like. Yeah.
And that same dart hit Ric Flair in the middle of his forehead and causing him to bleed because ain't nobody done hit this man with the chair. Ain't no, hey, what's up, man? What's up, Neil? Ain't nobody hit Ric Flair with the chair. Ain't nobody hit him with some brass knucks. Ain't nobody hit him with a Kindle stick. They barely touched the man because the man barely moves. I honestly thought that Ric Flair was a bit drunk.
I can see that.
But then I realized he wasn't drunk. It's just that he can't really walk that much like strut in the ring like he wants to, and it looks like he's about to fucking fall.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the match, but I saw it took him about 20 minutes to put that figure 4 on Jeff Jarrett, and then he just laid there. I'm like, damn, bro, you're not even gonna put your shoulder up or nothing. You just laid there.
He just and to me, I'm sorry, that's a double fucking count. Okay, both of them had their shoulders down. All right, it could have gone any way. First and foremost, like that was so hard to watch. I love Ric Flair. I think we can all say that we all love Ric Flair, whether he is part of your Mount Rushmore, whether he was somebody that you watched back in WCW, whether he came back to WWE and you started watching him, whether it was this match between him and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. There's so many different versions of Ric Flair that he is undoubtedly the GOAT of wrestling. Yeah. If not the GOAT, a GOAT. All right, because we have our GOATs. Everybody has their own and everything like that. But we didn't need to see the man fight one more man. I know this was his dream. He wasn't letting anybody down. This is as much as you can expect from a 70-plus-year-old man in the ring. However, I felt, because the perception that I was led on to believe was that he still got it, right? Because we saw the training matches between him and Jay Lethal, and he looked like he was running more there than what he did with the actual match.
Yep.
She might be what? Maybe her connection was lagged. She might be Sir Neos. Let me put you on. Yo shit is acting up. Yo shit is lagging, not mine. I know when my shit is lagging, because then I won't be here. I'll be a freeze frame, like all fucking weird and shit. Right? I know when I got a better connection. So maybe you need to check your internet and get your life together. All right.
Yeah, this is the best connection she had when she started the show. It's usually when you start the show, it's always like, fuck, I'll be back. Yeah.
And then I just come back with his fucking face like,
fucking Steve.
It happened.
Yeah.
Fucking Steve.
No, yeah, he did. He was like, I'm in the best shape of my life. He's taking suplexes from Jay Lethal. He's over here talking about, he could go again.
That's what I'm saying. His training videos look like he can go. Like, okay, Ric Flairs still running the ropes. He's still doing. I did not see that at all when he was going against Jeff Jarrett. Like, he was so out of it that Andrade had to put the brass knucks on him.
He might have been drunk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he seemed a little drunk first coming off, and then maybe his robe was too heavy for him.
The belt. He had the belt.
He had the belt. And he had he had a better wrestling match taking off that freaking gold belt than having a wrestling match with Jeff Jarrett. Okay, you lived out your dream, Nate. We support you. I supported you with your $34.99 pay-per-view. All right, the Indies matches were absolutely worth it. I mean, kudos to you for still trying to get in the ring and doing what you got to do, but that you have nothing else left to prove to anyone, Nate.
Yeah.
We don't.
Oh, yeah.
We don't. We know that you want to die in the ring. We, your fans, and I'm sure your family, does not want to see you physically die in the ring. We spoke about this, sir. Let's not. So I wasn't expecting a 5-star match. Let's get that straight. I said it on my Instagram. I said it, time and time again. I don't expect a 5-star match from Ric Flair. This is not Ric Flair 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, whatever. But I expect at least a 2.5-star match and something. Like, can we meet in the middle? Something like that.
Some moments, some highlights.
2.5 plus 2.5 equals a 5-star match. We just want a 2.5. My man gave us half a 5. Andrade was amazing. Jay Lethal was amazing. Jeff Jarrett, God bless his soul. He tried to really do as much as he can. Karen Jarrett, the fact that she got herself involved, and then Nature's one of Nature's kids who was ever married to fucking Conrad was definitely getting involved, which had me laughing. I was like, is that Charlotte? Is that Charlotte? Oh no, Charlotte's in the back. Charlotte's like, we're not getting myself involved, because then I'm really gonna jump over and I'm gonna get involved.
Word.
Charlotte Flair versus Jay Lethal. Book it. Yeah.
I think she would do awesome against a man in the ring. Charlotte Flair, I think she would put on a hell of a match. Better than Tessa Blanchard, but
Bueno. It's out.
But
Probably.
yeah. That figure 4 though. That's the only part I saw because I didn't watch the match. But Jeff Jarrett looked like he took a body slam. The minute he put it on, he slapped the ring and just stood there. He did a better job selling for him than he did Hogan at Bash at the Beach. I was like, damn, Jarrett. Like, wow. Like, you really want this shit to go home, huh? It's like, damn. But I was saying earlier, I was like, he had the best retirement match anyone can ever hope for with Shawn Michaels WrestleMania. The moment of all moments. Crying, come on.
You can't.
Don't take no sympathy out on me.
I'm sorry. I love you. Click. You know?
Yeah.
Yep. But, yeah. That was, for me, that was his retirement match. No matter how many times he left, came back, whatever the case may be, his ultimate retirement match, in my point of view, will always be Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. You know? But Ric Flair just still felt like he had it in him. And I'm so glad that they decided to make this into a tag team match as opposed to a singular match, because good golly, Miss Molly, that would have been just that would have been horrendous. More horrendous than what we had witnessed. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't let me down, Flair. I want to let you know right now. Ric Flair, you did not let me down. You did what you had to do for a 70-plus-year-old man who is a legend in this game. But even Taker hung up the boots.
Yeah.
Hunter hung up the boots. You have a pacemaker in you, sir. There's no need for you to be in the ring taking bumps, trying your Ric Flair chops and your Ric Flair figure 4 that you legit died for. You know, it just, you died, and then you took advice from Kid Rock, from what you told everybody. You took advice from Kid Rock, and now we want to know what the fuck Kid Rock said, because he probably was part of the problem and not the solution.
Word.
I don't know if you noticed, but Kid Rock hasn't been making some really great life decisions between that shorty that he decided to, like, tongue fuck at SummerSlam.
Yo, I was like, yo, is that Ronda in a fat suit? Yo, that looked like Ronda Rousey in a fat suit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I looked her up. She is a famous comedian.
Okay.
She is not his girl, from what I understand. She was just somebody, he probably fucked her because maybe he likes big girls. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, word.
But I don't think that's his woman. She definitely is just a comedian that just went and enjoyed herself having a SummerSlam moment by SummerSlamming her tongue all up in Kid Rock's mouth. I don't even think he was like, I think he just wanted to do a little, she was like, nah, come here.
Word. She's like, nah, when you get the chance to kiss Chris Rock, you take it. Shit, my man thought it was a Kali kiss cam and shit.
Facts.
Kid
Rock was laughing at the end. You knew he was like, oh you
yeah,
fat bitch. I wasn't expecting that.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
But SummerSlam overall, prior to Nate and everything, was really good. The Nate, his pay-per-view finished the whole entire weekend, and the pay-per-view itself wasn't bad. All of the matches that came, all the different promotions between MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, ROH, all these wrestling organizations that came together that put this phenomenal pay-per-view together, it was really fucking good. The main event, lackluster, but I mean, what more can you expect from a 70-plus-year-old man? He's 73, I think, right?
Either 73 or 4.
One of the two.
I'll look it up.
So
yeah.
But yeah, it was a solid pay-per-view for Ric Flair. And like I said, SummerSlam was a
73.
solid pay-per-view. 73. It was a solid pay-per-view SummerSlam. Like I mentioned, the women's match, they had some time. It was really good. They brought 2 people from NXT up, and then we got the return back of Bayley.
Finally.
Becky is out on injury. She fucked up her shoulder.
Yep. Right when she turned face.
And that wasn't even in the story. So if Vince McMahon was still running the show, Becky would have not turned face. She would have still left as a heel. But it was on Triple H's call where he was like, "Nah, you need to turn face." And not for nothing, we legit went full circle with this Bianca Belair Becky Lynch feud.
Yeah, we don't really need to see no more.
No. It's not that we don't need to see no more. Eventually, we're gonna see it down the road. We don't need to see it anymore in the near future because it's been overdone. But to see that it's now a face turn as to a heel turn,
What up, show heels?
Yo.
See, now his connection's fucked up.
He's lagging.
Yeah.
No, you know what'd be funny? If I'm still lagging, but homeboy can see show like, oh yeah, he's fine. He's doing great.
Yeah.
He's doing phenomenal.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, Gigi's like, show I can see perfectly. That would be hilarious.
Let me look at the SummerSlam card because there was a few things that just happened.
I spoke about the Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory match. They had that. They had the Street Profits and the Usos, Logan Paul and the Miz, the Mysterios and the main event Judgment Day. They're all main eventers. What are the Ronda Rousey and fucking
the Street Profits? Telling you. All
right, show.
They're not gonna break up. I was walking to my car. You were not walking to your car. You were somewhere. You were somewhere already. Results. That's what I'm looking for. SummerSlam results. Let's see. First picture I see. Roman walking out with the 2 belts and the Usos with Paul Heyman. We the ones.
Yep.
We the ones.
He was in his lockers.
Bayley made her return. Logan Paul versus The Miz was the next one. Logan Paul is an extremely athletic athlete. Yes, he's an athlete. I'm not calling him a wrestler yet. He's an athlete. He can run. He can jump. He can do an amazing frog splash from the top rope with distance.
Yeah.
With distance. I didn't think now. We were at the barbecue. We were wrapping things up at the barbecue. And Show kept fucking up the results for everybody. And making us wanted to see his phone. And here's Show like, oh, he fucked up that frog splash. He fucked up. I came home and I saw that. I was like, he ain't fucked up that frog splash. He ain't fucked up. He has long legs. Yeah, it's going to hit the table, but he landed that frog splash on point. That was beautiful.
Yeah, the form on his frog splash is very close to Eddie's form. The way he calls it, you can tell he watched wrestling when he was growing up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he put in that work and effort into this art. Like Logan Paul kind of reminds me of the white version of Bad Bunny, where you can tell he put in work to learn the wrestling moves. Because he didn't look how he came in. He's green as fuck. But Dominic looks more green.
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
Logan Paul is a better athlete than Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is a wrestler who's trying to be an athlete.
Yeah,
And it's
you know
not
what
good.
you know what the difference between Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio and Bad Bunny is?
That
Logan
Eddie
Paul and
Guerrero is
Bad
Dominic's
Bunny.
father.
No,
Oh, sorry.
Logan Paul and Bad Bunny are unapologetic. As where you can see Logan Paul's like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna do a moonsault off of the apron. I'm gonna do this frog splash. I don't care what you people say. I'm doing it. And the Miz was probably like, all right, I'm down. Let's do it. If you could do it, let's do it. Where Dominic is on some, I'm just here because my daddy's like, he's timid. You can tell sometimes he's doing moves and like he'll do a 619, the slowest he's ever seen. He's not one of those guys that's like, all right, I'm here, be prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, hey guys, I'm here, don't forget about me. Because when he fought Seth Rollins, we was like, all right, okay, Dominic, you're green, but you got potential. And as soon as he started wrestling anyone else, whew, went downhill. That potential gone.
You know when it's bad. When Rhea Ripley chokes you out with her legs in the corner. I know niggas love to be between women's legs. However, Dominic did not look like he was having such a good time there. That Dominic, that was sufriendo. He was suffering, okay? He was like,
Word.
And you see her. Like, hey, you pussy motherfucker, you.
Yeah, yo, Rhea Ripley is molly-whopping Dominic.
Yo.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley's dick is bigger than Dominic's. I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to say it proud. Rhea Ripley has bigger balls up here where her tits are at, and her dick is much bigger than fucking Dominic's. And the reason why you don't see it with her tight pants is because she's wearing a protective cup.
Yeah, word. Yo, not for nothing. If Dominic had Rhea Ripley's body, he might be a successful wrestler.
I loved it though. And she's like, "Hey Ray, hey, was it Ray or Dominic?" She was like, "Hey, so who's your puppy now?" I was like, "That's right. Yeah. You make them call you daddy, bitch. That's right. Call me your puppy because I'm your. That's right. I'm daddy. I'm not Finn, not Damien. Okay, Rhea Ripley is daddy. Call me Poppy."
Yeah, I think this is the best like you can do a Rhea. This is the best incarnation of Rhea Ripley we've seen.
And she's so good at it. You can tell she's having fun with this shit.
Yep, she's meant for this role.
Yeah,
she's like a new age Luna Vachon. You know, like Luna Vachon was. You put her in there with Bam Bam, Luna with Bam Bam. She was fucking dink up and like she didn't care. She was going after everybody. Nowadays, with the size of Rhea Ripley to compensate, what? Shit, just that attitude alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I see her beating the shit out of any man. Like on some Sherry shit. Like the ref ain't looking at my body slam fucking Big E over here.
Oh yeah.
You know?
She can take on guys that are either her size are obviously smaller and the effect of you can't hit me. I'm a girl.
Yep.
And now I think what we're seeing is Ray's daughter.
Aaliyah. Yo, she's gonna die.
Away, Aaliyah. Listen, nobody told Aaliyah to stay away from Buddy Murphy at the time, all right? And he was twice or three times her age. Word. We're gonna warn you now. We don't need that, all right? But however, putting Buddy Murphy up on the top, you know, of the ladder and stuff like that, like he was a Money in the Bank briefcase, would be absolutely phenomenal. Just have him there, just dangling, like.
Yo, that'd be dope. Don't put him in that shark cage that you put him the Jericho Society.
No,
because he'll just come.
Let him hang like he's from the fucking circus, like.
Yeah, like this handcuffed to it, and you gotta take the key and uncuff his hand, and then he comes down.
That's him swinging because they try to touch his toe and he's now swinging.
And he's just screaming, "Where's Vicky? Where the fuck is Vicky?" Just fuck it. Have him. Fuck it. Let's throw all the shit in there.
Oh shit, that's it. But yeah, no, Aaliyah, stay away from Rhea Ripley. If she was able to do that to your brother, and he's much bigger than you,
Yeah.
she's gonna grab you like you a football and just throw you across the stadium. Be like over there. Wing. That's it.
Word. Like, yo, when she stepped to Rhea Ripley, I was on some. You know what you're doing, right? Like, I get it, but this ain't the streets. So, like, this ain't the streets.
Kind of reminds me of like that fucking of that porn scene where the big tall bitch is grabbing the small bitch up against the wall. It's like, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
We've seen this before. This is it right here. I knew you guys were reenacting this shit. I knew it.
They went TV 14 for a reason. That's exactly what happened. We're gonna get a hide and right moment with Rhea Ripley and Aaliyah.
Oh my god. Give me one moment. I shall be right back.
Do your thing. But yeah, Rhea Ripley manhandles Dominic, and it's sad for Dominic. Like I said earlier, every man wants to be Dominic right now. But damn, like, yo, Dominic, take some of the Mrs. Balls, and you're gonna have this, stand up for yourself, buddy. It's like those TV shows where it's like he's getting bullied at school. All right, who's the boy that's bullying you? It's not a boy, it's her. You letting this girl bully you? It's like shit. I was telling him it's like I don't know if you heard me or not, but it's like a sitcom where the son is like, I'm getting bullied at school, and the father's like, which one of these boys is bullying you? It's not a boy, it's her.
The girl.
Yeah, it's the girl. That's Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio right now.
The girl's just nasty. The fuck you looking at, you bloody cunt? Oh,
and the crazy shit is, Ray is smaller than Dominic and Aaliyah, but he looks like he'll fuck Rhea up though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your pops is, come on, bro. Come on, man. Get some of the Mrs. Balls and let's go out there and let's have a good time.
His massive balls, from what we've been told.
Word, he got a shirt that says it too.
It says, hello, my balls are massive. I need that shirt in my life so I can walk around with it and be like, yes, I have balls.
Word. And we all got to get it so that way when Lay comes back, he can feel right at home. Shit.
Sit around and be like, we need to get this shirt for Lay. You want to know why? That's why I'd be like, this is how you got your girl pregnant. You and your
this is true.
Huge, massive.
This is true. He has a Miz in him. He has some Miz in him.
I'm fucking weak. Oh, man. All right. So, Logan Paul and the Miz with his massive balls.
You and me, brother, Gigi. Elena goes, you and me both, Gigi.
Sis, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna fit in a full schedule. He has to, come.
He already said his goodbye. I'll come back when I can come back. That's legit. He already said that. When
the fuck he said that?
On Monday Night Raw, there was like a video package or some shit like that saying, I might not be there, or, whatever, but I'll definitely come back because I've made a multi-year contract with yada, yada, yada. So he's not a weekly person. He's one of those special people.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about something. Ciampa was out there with him. And then AJ Styles came out.
Yes.
And then we saw Logan Paul do the phenomenal forearm, which means that as a storyline, AJ Styles went ahead and trained Logan Paul. Because how did he get the phenomenal forearm? Blah, blah, blah. I I just want to say that I'm very happy at the fact that Paul Levesque, Triple H, is in charge, because now we get to see what we all want to see, and well, maybe not all, but for the most part, Ciampa getting a push.
Yeah.
Ciampa
versus
getting
Bobby
a
Lashley.
push. Now that is good for business.
Yeah. And that you saw the triple threat match with the Miz, AJ Styles, and Mustafa Ali. Yo, that ending was, no pun intended, but phenomenal.
It was the 450 splash right into the Styles Clash.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, let's rewind it a little bit more. Miz was able to do his finisher move to the Skull crushing finale or whatever, and wasn't able to capitalize on the pin. And this Rebel Heart. Yeah, I don't see Johnny Gargano going back, even though Triple H is. I don't know. I can't see. I don't know. My heart is conflicted, Randy, that Johnny Gargano will be coming to the main roster. Maybe because Triple H is indeed the man in charge and creative, but I feel as though that we have a lot on the plate already, and we need to deal with what's on the plate before we start adding more.
Yeah, but I mean, if they do a FYI again, I would love to see them versus the Usos.
FYI?
Yeah, wasn't it that? What was it? What were they?
FYI is for your information. DIY is do it yourself.
Oh. Yeah, but
FYI is now part of Diamond Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found a brand new tag team of the world. FYI. Fuck yourself indeed.
Word. There you go.
Fuck yourself indeed.
Word. The base note for the revival.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Shit, our tag team FYI can beat the Usos. If any team can do it, is fuck yourself indeed.
Fuck yourself indeed. This is the thing. Bringing Johnny Gargano back right now, where would we put him in? The IC title? Who has the IC title?
Gunther.
Nah, we can't take Gunther off yet. Gunther should lose the IC title, because in all honesty, IC titles, I don't feel like it's good on big guys. I feel like it's good on the little guys. And not to say little, but just like, the more high flyers or whatever the case may be, you're more athletic, agile guys. Yeah. And not to say Walter is not agile and athletic, but he's a big guy. And a big guy like that needs to go up against the tribal chief or a Bobby Lashley, or something like that. Powerhouse versus powerhouse. And that's, he's going to take Roman eventually one day to his limits. But they're not ready just to put the title on him just yet. But, I mean, he was NXT UK champion, if I'm not mistaken, the longest NXT UK champion that was out there. So I'm excited to see Ciampa getting a push. How would you book Ciampa versus Lashley US belt feud? I feel about Wardlow and his title. Give it to Jay Lethal. All right, the first one. How would we book Ciampa versus Lashley? I mean, to be honest with you, it's booked as it is right now. I like the way. I like how we had a tournament, tournament on Monday Night Raw, and we had multiple people fight on the same night. That gave me this King of the Ring feeling, where we had these wrestlers go down the tournament, and guess what? Later on in the night, they're going to continue.
Yep.
And then but the big event is obviously, the following week. And I enjoyed it. I like how it's being booked right now. I think this is the best way for it to be booked, especially when both men do not have a prior feud against each other. Because how you just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna attack you now? Oh, there's no real story. Oh, why? Because he's champion. That's the story every fucking time.
Yeah.
How the way that they booked it now, I like it. It was good. And I don't think I would want to change it.
Yeah. Now, obviously, Ciampa can't go over Bobby Lashley.
Why not?
Lashley's red hot right now.
So why can't we get the belt off of him and then have him in a match with Roman?
I mean, that is what I would want. But we got Seth Rollins going after Roman.
Seth Rollins goes wherever he's needed. And I think it's because we have to think about it. Roman is going to be leaving soon. He's been saying his goodbyes since the beginning of this year. If I don't come back, I'm going to be gone for a while. I'm going to say my goodbyes. Now see that, and that begs another question. Is Roman Reigns going like on this leave of absence of WWE to pursue Hollywood career things? Or was it because he didn't know how long he had this with Vince McMahon that he's like, you know what, I'm going to do this for a while until I can't, He's already over 700 days.
Yeah. There's only what they say, Hogan, Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales, and Bruno. Those are the only 4 people left. And he's creeping up on Hogan because I think Hogan was champion for like 4 years or something.
I think so. Something like that. That's so funny. I looked at the next match. Sorry. As you're talking, I was like, oh, let's see what the next match was as we talk about Bobby Lashley versus Theory. That was the most funniest job match I've ever seen.
Yeah. I did like the way he got him in the Hurt Locker though. Mm-hmm. From the Gorilla Press Slam. But it's always when somebody's in the Money in the Bank and they're about to cash it in, you can always tell like their match is always either quick or like nothing significant happens.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Once I noticed that Theory lost to Bobby Lashley, an instant fear came over me, which was, this motherfucker's gonna win the goddamn world title. He lost his match. Yeah. And he's gonna go win it at the big one. Oh my God. Don't do this to me. Don't do that. I was getting anxiety. WWE, y'all gotta stop giving me anxiety. I'm too old for this shit. This is why I smoke. All right. To calm this anxiety. All right. Y'all can be having me going, bien harta. Like I can't be doing things like that. Okay. Y'all gotta stop that shit sometimes. All right. Hit the fucking brakes. I can't have Theory in my mind thinking that he was going to win the big one. Okay? We're not doing that. And we did it. Thank you very much. I promise you, I feel like he's going. I don't feel like he's going to win. I feel like it's like when someone's hyping it up, like, oh, I'm going to win. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm a winner here. I'm already a winner. I got this. I got that. Like so much. Like you're focusing so much on the fact that you won already without winning. And then when that opportunity comes, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
I feel like with Theory, he is going to have an unsuccessful cash-in.
I feel like somebody's going to screw him. Yeah, somebody's going to screw him over.
Listen, that we have fuck. Do we wait? No, we have the Royal Rumble statistics of the number of this, the number of that, and everything like that. But they also do that with the Money in the Bank briefcase, right?
Yeah.
We've had this many events. Whoever's won this, the percentage rate of people who have won is this much. The percentage rate that people have lost is this much. It's a big one. Wins over losses. Theory is going to be part of those losses.
Yeah, I believe so.
Wait, what was the next question he asked? Hold on, I gotta scroll up. Oh, here we go. That how I feel about Wardlow with his title, giving it to Jay Lethal. Oh, I guess like Jay, because Jay Lethal.
He doesn't like the fact that the TNT champion has a big guy.
Why not? I think it's dope.
No, because remember when you said that you think the IC title shouldn't have the big guy, hold it?
Yeah, but AEW is his own separate entity. I get it. I don't think that the TNT title, or is it no? Is it TNT?
Yeah,
yes,
TNT.
Because Jade has the TBS. I'm trying to get. I'm making sure I don't get the both of them. There's a lot of T's in it. All right.
Yeah.
TBS, TNT, TTT, Titty Titty. There's a lot. The TNT title, I don't feel like is something that a light heavyweight would carry, but also a heavyweight. Why? Because look at John Brody Lee. All right. He was a big guy carrying that title. And he was no lightweight. He was definitely a heavyweight. So I don't see the problem. And as for Jay Lethal's great to tell a story. No matter what story it is, whether it's fighting with Flair, fighting with Samoa Joe, fighting with the next one. He is the type of wrestler that will put you over without having to put you over. Do I see them giving it to Jay Lethal? No. Wardlow's too hot still.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I thought Wardlow was supposed to be defending that title every week. Didn't he say that? He wanted to defend it every week?
Yeah, but he can say what he wants to say. That don't mean Tony Khan's going to put him there.
I hear you, but it's like he only defended it against Orange Cassidy, and now all of a sudden him and Orange Cassidy are best friends.
Well, there's a mutual respect. Think about it this way. Wardlow's the face, and so is Orange Cassidy. If there's one thing AEW gives its fans, it doesn't matter whether you're a face or a heel. You're a wrestler. Yeah, and you are going to wrestle this guy, no matter if it's face-to-face. Wardlow let Orange Cassidy do his shenanigans. The kicks, all of it. The Danhausen, like, no, I'm not going to curse you. You have a great match. Good luck, sir. And then he walked away, or the chainsaw. Like, Wardlow was, like, having fun with it. Yeah. But obviously, like, it's a different thing, different vibe. And it's totally different from the IC title.
Yeah. Chris and Jeff was talking about AEW having budget cuts due to Sean Ross Sapp saying that they're gonna have budget cuts coming. I didn't hear about that, but
I read that. Was it in Google? It might have been Google. Google News. Check my Google News. Fuck you. Google just popped up on my phone like, hey, my name. And I'm like, yo, go fuck yourself.
Word.
That bitch never wants to come on when I want something, but the minute she hears something, oh my god, you said something. Like, rock bottom. You had a crush on my wife. Sheba. Finn Balor. Oh, where the fuck is it? There was Tony Khan news where that's what it was. It had nothing to do. Tony Khan fears that there are going to be AEW stars fleeting to WWE now that Triple H is in charge. That's what I read.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Because what WWE star went to AEW and didn't wind up doing the same shit that they were doing in WWE? Look at Ruby. Look at Ruby Soho.
I don't want to say Ruby Soho's doing
He-
the same thing because I'm gonna tell you why, and hear me out here. Ruby Soho is not on the same caliber as WWE. Why? Ruby Soho was introduced to us in a trios, right? And she's always was the one in the trios. All right. Then it became a tag team. And then when she even got her singles run, it wasn't a singles run. And then we barely saw her. Right? We just, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then she got released. At AEW, Ruby Soho came out solo. All right. She had a successful first match and the first few matches. But with Tony Khan, it's just that when he gets a new toy, the one that he bought 2 weeks ago is not that much of value.
Yeah.
And maybe it is a value. But when they start writing things on paper, it's not much of a value. You put her solos match in AEW. Then you put her in tag matches. You gotta put all these bitches in tag matches. You gotta put everybody in a tag match. If anybody has learned anything from AEW Dark or Elevation, has to understand everybody's in a 6-man tag match, 8-man tag match, 10-man tag match, 20-man tag match. AEW be maybe not 20, but if you watch Dark or Elevation, you will understand what the fuck I'm saying, because this shit is all like, why is everybody in? Like, you know what? We're gonna put all you motherfuckers on the show.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because it's like Tony Khan has a new toy, and now he's putting this toy back. I got you. I'm gonna play with you still. I'm gonna play with this new one. Hold on. Yep. I got ideas with this new one. And that's what essentially he does. We always talk about long storytelling, long story. This is a long story. It's a long storyline. This and that. But if you really look at it, a lot of these are not long stories. They're short.
Yeah. But they actually have a beginning, middle, and end, though. With WWE, it's almost like they threw these people together, and now they're together for 8 months, and we have no idea why they're still fighting. When they do the rivalries, like Brock and Roman, it was like, guess what? Now Brock's the number one contender for SummerSlam.
Yeah, no, they don't know what the fuck they're doing either.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. There was just a vicious circle going around, and there was no way of stopping it because this is what Vince saw.
Oh yeah,
but and there's the thing. Tony Khan is heading into that same vicious circle. That cycle, that cycle that he's in. He's in there because how many times have we heard that there is no communication? That people have texted him, called him, he's never gotten back. That, they're unhappy of how they're being written.
Yeah. Like, look at what's his name? Grisham from ROH? He hated how all that shit went.
Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Listen, I was saying this before you came. Is like AEW came out hot. It was like old school wrestling, and then they went straight into Vince Russo WCW. That's how I see it right now. He got all these toys and became Vince Russo WCW.
Not that bad. Vince Russo was bad. Not that bad. And I'm not to say we're heading that way. I think Khan has a lot of influence from the right wrestlers. Does he use them? Maybe so often, but he needs a writing team. And the fact that he doesn't have a writing team is what's kind of killing him. Yes, we can put on nonstop wrestling matches, but bro, I don't want it to be another 8-hour day. And that's it. I'm excited for Queens. However, I don't feel like it is going to be as good as the first one. The sequel sometimes is not always a hit. The sequel sometimes can, and I'm not going to say it's a miss, because I think just the energy of like the Yorkers being able to see an AEW event. You can, as a New Yorker, go see a WWE event. That's easy. They're always at the Garden doing house show events when they're touring.
Yep.
Especially now that they're going back on schedule.
Yeah. And you go there to have fun. You don't go there to watch wrestling. Like I've been to house shows a lot in the WWE, and it's like I'm just here to see my favorite wrestler wrestle, and then that's it, and then we'll have some fun. There's no story; it's just match after match.
Right, and the house shows of WWE have like going to an AEW event in a way.
Yeah.
Because I love AEW, but it does feel like a glorified house show.
Yeah.
It's getting it. It's every week is not always a banger. Yes, they have a lot more ups than downs than WWE, because sometimes we're just but because we're now in the new Triple H's fucking throne.
Yeah, see,
that's
promising. The benefit. Yeah, that's the benefit of having the juggernaut of the WWE, because Triple H could go, all right, let's say Ricky Starks is gonna come to the WWE. He knows who Ricky. I'm pretty sure he knows who Ricky Starks is. He's probably gonna be like, yo, we're gonna introduce you this way, and I see you doing this stuff. Now talk to my people over there with what you want to accomplish, and they'll write something for you, and then we'll approve it, and there you go. But Tony Khan's like, yo, we got Keith Lee. What are you gonna do with him? Put him in a match. With who? It don't matter. Now what? Well, hold on. I'm doing something with the Young Bucks. We remember Keith Lee debuted. It was the biggest thing in the world. And then for like 3 or 4 weeks, like, what happened to Keith Lee? And then now he's in a tag team match. And I get it. I don't know if he was sick or slow, whatever the fuck case may be, but a lot of that shit. The only people that came over that actually benefited from AEW was Christian, Adam Cole, and John Moxley. And John Moxley came at the right time, because there was no one of, like the WWE fans that, he was the guy that brought more WWE fans to the AEW.
He was done with WWE, right? And then, like, what? Was it 90 days later?
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure if he still had his clause in, or the contract expired and he could just go right after. I don't remember.
But he was in Japan. Remember, he was the U.S. champion in Japan.
That's right. He did go to Japan. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
But you're right. Moxley, Christian, and Adam Cole, baby. And then Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are like pretty much right there. They're benefiting out of this package the most, because they are writing with Adam Cole. You know? And I don't know if nobody noticed that heel turn that the Undisputed Elite did on the Young Bucks. But if y'all ain't see that shit happening, y'all blind. Because they been trying to talk to fucking Adam Page. All right. They're trying to talk to the other Adam. All right.
Yep.
Or they talk to WWE Adam. All right. Or control your narrative, Adam. There's a lot of Adams. All right. We gotta
there's mad Adams. Word. There's more than one name.
There's more than one royal name.
No, yeah, but I was saying that also. It's like, yo, if he would have been like, yo, you can't be in the trios, you don't have a partner. And then next week, like they bring it up again, and Cole says the same shit. It's like, yo, you're not gonna pick him. I can't let, and then it's like a little feud, and then eventually Cole pulls that, oh no, you're not making it to the trios match now. And then they fuck him up. I think that would have been better than just all of a sudden we're gonna fuck you up. Why do you need like you didn't bring none of this, like there was no predetermined heel turn. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no breadcrumbs to lead you here. It's like yeah. And I love the wrestling. I always said it. AEW Dynamite at least gives you wrestling, but their stories
and good
to be desired. Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
With WWE, you get good stories. Sometimes you get really good stories. All right. But then the matches that they don't have enough time, and it feels rushed, and it's like predictable.
Yep.
And I think when you're able to predict like every single next move, it becomes complacent, like in a way. Yeah. As a fan, like okay, right. What did I miss? Right, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, this match is happening. Yeah, Bianca's winning. Let's see how it's looking like this week. Could be because of the DQ. A DQ. Oh, this one, roll up pin.
Yep.
You know
it's like, and then Becky gets 87 tries to get a title shot, and then they just hand her one, and I'm like, all right, that's lazy. You could have just forgoed all the other shit.
The reason why is because it's like they felt she was the only one that can hold the story with the person that she's putting in the story, like with Bianca.
Yeah.
Because she's the only one that can actually try to sell a story. Not to say that, other women can't.
Yeah.
But it doesn't flow naturally. No matter how scripted it is.
Not true. Because, not for nothing, Shayna Baszler was right there to be the dominant fucking female. She could have been the one that was like, yo, I'm gonna, if she steps up, people are scared. Like, oh shit, Bianca gotta watch out. Because you got the Queen of Spades. Like in NXT, Shayna Baszler was the one you didn't really want to fuck with. What was she? The submission magician? And then you could have had Asuka like, yo, you're not ready for me. Because, the whole, your rookie shit, but you're not ready for me. I'm the greatest female wrestler there is. There's so much shit you could have did, but, you're too busy having, Shayna Baszler laugh at Nia for falling on her ass. And Asuka's too busy fucking dancing in the back, moonwalking and shit. Losing to Becky every fucking Monday.
I will say this. Because we were talking about Asuka, and it just kind of clicked to me that Asuka and Alexa Bliss had a match, a singles match. And it was actually something different from what you was just kind of explaining. Because we had that. We had Asuka being, that's completely offbeat to my whole entire song.
Word.
At least Shinsuke goes with the beat, like, all right, and then he goes with it. You know what I'm saying? That's a chill that got rhythm. All right.
Maybe they didn't translate her beat to Japanese. That's probably what it is. That's why
I don't know. Nah, man. He had a violinist. He had this. He had that. He was able to rock through all of it. Maybe not his rock version. That looked a little funny. But no, it's. I don't know. It's things have to change. And I'm glad that Triple H is there to kind of change that all up. And it felt a little... Raw felt like it was watchable.
Yeah, it was. We didn't even get a chance to play the game because we were too busy watching Raw.
it was watch like I was like, this is Triple H's like probably big Monday. This is the Monday Night Raw after a SummerSlam that was better than what I expected it to be because I saw the horrendousness that was on the paper.
Yeah. Now, I just
What?
wanted to get better though.
And I'm sure in due time it will. But I was surprised. I was surprised. Let's see. Boom. Let's Logan Paul. We already discussed that nigga. Bobby Lashley in theory. Yep, we threw that out. That's
yeah.
Jobber match. That was great. It was great to watch Bobby Lashley just fuck him up. Yep. Judgment Day versus the Mysterios. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not my favorite match of the night. And Lay's favorite wrestler, the Rated R superstar. Wait, can we discuss something very quickly? What the fuck is going on with the ring announcer? Superstar.
Yeah.
Like he would like. What?
Yeah.
What is going on? That's not how we say Rated R superstar. Like it, like Edge, like it.
Because
he's been doing that lately.
Because he's trying to do what the other announcers, I think the one in AEW, when he announced Edge, he would always go, the Rated R superstar, and he's trying to do that, and it's like, no, bro, don't do it, don't try it, like.
But it wasn't just Edge; it was another. It was a big time. Oh, Becky Lynch. Yeah. He did that.
Yeah.
I was like,
when you try to put some stank on it, you need some soul, brother. You ain't got no soul for the stank. just say it, pronounce it right. Pronounce it right. You be all right.
Yo, seriously, that he needs to stop. He needs to stop, or his balls needs to drop. Something needs to happen.
Word. Yeah, but Edge had his fucking Undertaker entrance moment where it's like, how do you come in to save the Mysterios, but you take 15 minutes to just step on some stairs? It's like,
and then he still had to run.
Yeah,
that was a pretty. So SummerSlam's been lately having a nice little long mini. It's you know what it is? SummerSlam is the halfway point to WrestleMania. So let's realistically think about this. All right. It's their second WrestleMania besides WrestleMania 2.0 or WrestleMania Backlash or WrestleMania whatever shit they want to put in. With
WrestleMania Stomping Grounds. Yeah, they went on
WrestleMania balls on fire.
Oh yeah.
Shit. The most terrible name for a fucking balls on fire pay-per-view. I remember that shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wait. No. I was like, do we see the Fiend coming back? But that's just because I just love the Fiend. Oh man. Judgment Day versus the Mysterio. Right, that's what I was reading.
I could see the Fiend coming back, but not now.
No, not now.
Like,
not now.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna do like what Punk did. I'm gonna give this some time to see how this nurtures and see what we're going with this.
Because he owes Roman Reigns some get back. Because Roman Reigns did pin him for the title, in a match he was supposed to be in, but then came in late. So he owes Roman Reigns some get back. And I would like to see him. Yeah, I would like to see him get it, but not now. Like, that's got to be one of those where Roman's like, "There's no one else. I'm done. I'm gonna retire with the title."
But that's what he always says. He always like, "I'm done. I'm done with this. There's no one left." But he always says that.
Yeah, but when he really means it, when there's really no one left, and then I can see it. Because, but when you have Rollins and the the Clash, the Castle in the Sand coming up, and all this other shit happening. You know, like one of those where it's like fucking an Extreme Rules pay per view coming on, and there's no one here. Roman's not scheduled, and he's just talking, and boom, here goes Bray Wyatt. Here goes the Fiend. Oh shit, it's the Fiend, and him and Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble go at it. I can see that. But right now, there's too many people trying to, play with Roman. I think the Fiend needs an exclusive right to Roman Reigns.
Somebody's receipt is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole Edge coming back for the Mysterios to take the win. And you know what? Not for nothing. I just want to say this. If anybody should have took the pin, it should have been Dominic. It should not have been Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
If somebody was going to go for the pin, for the win, it should have been Dominic. Like, on some real ass shit, that 619, lately Dominic hasn't been hitting the rope to do the 619. He's just been like, I didn't make it to the rope, let's go.
Did you see him get caught up in the ropes when he tried to do the 619 to Jimmy on Raw?
Yeah.
My man looked like Andrade for a second, just standing there.
Uh-huh.
Like, what happened? What happened, my man? You don't practice shit at home? Like, what the fuck? Like, how are you getting worse?
Man, Dominic should have never missed that NXT training.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think NXT, and I'll still say it, Dominic belongs in NXT. Put Dominic in NXT, and I promise you he will thrive.
Yeah. Because you got a bunch of people there that's willing to work with him, and he'll be able to have his own. Like, look at fucking Braun Breaker. He only had like five fucking matches, and he's doing all right. They can tailor make shit for him there.
Not to mention Jay and Jimmy Uso's younger brother.
Yeah. Solo Suki or something.
Solo. Yep. Solo's doing it, and every time he comes to the ring, everybody's like, oos, oos, oos. And I'm like, that's dope, because not for nothing, we all know that that whole Samoan family calls everybody oos. And that means brother or whatever the case may be. Right? But they don't do it for the ones. They don't do it for the ones. They say Usos. You don't hear them in the ring saying oos, oos, oos.
Yeah.
You know? Nothing like that. It's a different vibe. And I honestly think him and Dominic in the ring, like once Dominic really gets it, them two can go at it. Yeah. And what a great story that would be from his generation and everything like that. Like those two types of generations with the family background to it. The Samoan dynasty versus the Mexican dynasty. Yeah.
Yeah, because that Mysterio name was passed down, from Ray's uncle. Mm-hmm. And then Ray could pass it to his son, and that's a dynasty in itself. That's a family dynasty in wrestling. That's like a Guerrero with all the fucking different Guerreros that were there and shit.
Absolutely.
But we ain't getting no dynasty worth wrestling from Dominic like that. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's not it. But
Dominic needs to go to NXT. Send Dominic to NXT, please. Send Dominic. You want to cut the umbilical cord, and you don't want the son fucking betraying daddy, and because Papa's never gonna betray his own boy. And just be like, hijo, that's it. I think it's time for you to work with somebody a little bit more your age. Boom, send it to NXT. Or don't even fucking tell him shit. Let Dominic just show up one day. Just be like, I want to see what it's like over here.
Yeah, because Dominic could deadass be like, yo, listen, what you're teaching me ain't sticking. I don't think this is my style. I got to find myself. And then he could go to NXT to find himself. and then Ray could, do his own thing, with whatever the case may be. Because I honestly
And
think
lately NXT 2.0 is actually been really good. Like, you can see the development that's been happening with these particular wrestlers that we always will make fun of. Braun Breaker for the fifth K is silent,
No, for real, yeah.
But you can see how NXT, the brand, builds the character before we put him on the main roster. Now, there's the thing, though. Every time, or the majority of the time, when we see somebody from NXT up to the main roster, their gimmick changes.
Yeah.
Their name might change. And that kills everything.
Yep. Because how do you spend 5-10 years being this person, and then as soon as you get called up to the main roster, now you're a hockey player? Wait. I was Carmelo Hayes yesterday. How am I Leroy Brown now and a hockey player? I don't even know what the fuck hockey is. Like Keith Lee, he's a fucking battle cat. Like, bro, you just could have left him as Keith Lee, he'd have been fine. Karrion Kross, he's a fucking gladiator.
Now all of a sudden he's the Hispanic Jason coming out.
Yeah, like where'd this come from? But my brother made up he had an idea for what they could do for Edge.
I'm sorry, really quickly.
Okay.
The new vicious Viking.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to get that on my chest. I just like, oh shit, wait.
yeah. Now they're mad at them.
So now they're not the old, they're the new vicious. As opposed to just being non-vicious. So they're vicious now.
Yeah.
I want to hear what your brother had to say about that, but I'm going to tell you right now, the minute they say vicious, that I was like, Sid Vicious? And I was like, why are we doing
like the name has to tell you who they are.
Vicious? Like Sid Vicious? That nigga didn't know how to cut promos.
Yeah.
What? Okay, let me hear what your brother had to say about Edge.
So he gave, he was like, yo, if he was writing the story, he would have Edge come back and do all this shit that he's gonna destroy the New Day, but turn on Ray and Dominic and join and be like, yo, this is what I wanted for you guys. You guys showed me that you were 100% into this, and you're willing to even hurt me to get to where you want to be, and I respect you for it, and join the New Day off of that, and be on some, I'm not here for me to win championships. I'm here to push y'all along, and y'all prove to me that you're worth it now, and almost be like it was Finn and them's like rite of passage to take out Edge, and he's pulling this shit just to, that whole full circle, just to turn his back on Ray, because it's like, we're gonna fuck that up. And then you can use that as Dominic going, yo, listen, I'm not prepared for this. And be like, yo, I need to step back and find out who I am, because, I'm trying to be in your shadow and I can't help you out. And I'm hurting you by being a tag team partner. Like, Rhea Ripley's fucking manhandling my ass. I got to find out who I am. And then he could go to NXT doing that shit. And then Edge can be like their mouthpiece and make Judgment Day important again, and have Finn go after like a world title, and fucking Damian Priest go after a world title, and leave Rhea Ripley doing what she's doing, because I think what she's doing is phenomenal. But because obviously Finn Balor, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that. No, they have to have all the gold. I would like to see that. I think that would be dope. I think it definitely is like a Kevin Owens New Day type of feel.
Yes.
Kevin Owens was, I'm part of the New Day. Even though it was a different, goofier moment and everything like that. But to have Kevin Owens, like, nah, fuck you guys. And then he screws him over. I think that's excellent. Because then that you put Edge back being a heel, but don't put him in this gothic ass heel and shit like that.
Yeah. More serious. We don't need this brood shit.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. But that's that's going to be Edge's new entrance because it feels like it works so well. And it's gonna be it's not gonna be every Monday, but it will be probably at every premium live event pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. They bought enough fire for the Undertaker to last another 20 years because they didn't think he was gonna retire. So like, fuck, we gotta use this fire somehow. And remember,
hey,
Edge
shout out to
Brood.
Taker being at Ric Flair's last match though, and Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yep.
Big
and DDP
Foley,
was still stalking his wife.
DDP was still there.
Yep.
He was still stalking his wife. He still did the diamond cutter, baby. That's right. Like I said, Ric Flair's last match pay-per-view was good fucking card, including the pre-show. The pre-show was great. All right, don't sleep on it. Just because the last match wasn't as what we expected, don't sleep on it. It was actually a really good show. For those who hasn't watched it, spoiler alert. Yeah, this don't bring me the Brood every single Monday pay-per-view events, but premium live events. I get it. Other than that, no, thank you. Hey,
word.
Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin.
Yeah, that was Can we give some credit to Corbin? He made Pat McAfee look very fucking good. Him and The Miz did their job.
Yes, agree. I agree because McAfee had some shaky legs, but he didn't bust his ass.
That's
true. I give him credit. Logan Paul did a better job than Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
because he definitely why? Because he had more stability in his legs and in his form. Pat McAfee just kind of went up there, was like, "Oh shit! Oh, got it. I remember. Right, fly." And that's what he did.
Yeah, and not for nothing, Logan Paul was wearing the right gear. Pat McAfee came out in fucking jean fucking shorts with regular sneakers. They have wrestling boots for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, but we don't need to see the bedazzled shorts.
But I do gotta say, the choir singing Bum Ass Corbin.
Yeah.
That shit. I think I was too fucking zooted when I was like, that is by far one of the most funniest shit. A whole choir scream is fucking chanting Bum Ass Corbin. And then it went into his theme song, which was good. Yeah. I thought we were going to get the same thing, but I was like, damn, WWE is losing money fucking using that fucking copyrighted song. And that's a heavy song. But I like his theme song. I understand it. Because it's just, it's like a whole humming thing. It feels like a Wolf on Wall Street with a twist to it.
Yeah. I was like, how come my man ain't paying homage to LT? Like, no one pays homage to LT. My man main evented WrestleMania 11. Like, do we forget this with Bam Bam Bigelow? He's
Bam Bigelow, yep. With Salt and Pepper singing his theme song, going in,
what a
and
man,
everything
what
like
man,
that.
What a man, with a mighty good man.
That was his theme song. That was his theme song. That wasn't their song. That was his theme song.
He was dead too. Remember, everybody had to carry him out of the ring, and he's like, yo, that
my guy. Yeah. Oh shit, that was funny.
Yeah, that was golden.
But, that was great.
But yeah,
I Bigelow.
Word. I give it to Corbin though. I think like Corbin and The Miz, they did their fucking thing, showcasing these people. Doing the job for these people because Pat McAfee's alright, but you can see he's awkward. He has the awkward punches and all that other shit, but he could put on a show. I'll tell you, I'll give you that. He got the charisma like no one else. But Happy Corbin really did his thing there.
Because he's a fan into it. When you're a fan and you get to live out your fantasy to actually be in a WWF/WWE ring, right? WCW was still around, absolutely too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Carl Malone loved that shit.
Oh my god, and to actually get to a point where you're like literally, I can touch the ring.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's me touching the world. Hey, I'm touching you guys.
Chris
Yes, I'm
Catlin.
touching you guys. I'm touching you guys. Sorry. You dirty motherfuckers. Get that finger off of there. You fucking sick pervert. I know what my page is about, but goddamn.
Word.
I don't believe
Can't take you motherfuckers anywhere.
No, we can't, but I don't blame you.
Yeah, right?
Dirty fuckers. All right.
It is prime time.
It is prime time. Prime time. All the time, baby. Yeah. All right. Happy Corbin did his fucking thing. And yes, he was happy. Because.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You had to? I know. Oh, man. High flying McAfee, nigga, you wobbled up here. All right.
Yeah.
Moving forward on this, he wobbled. He was.
For a while, too. He was there for a good, 15 seconds trying to catch his balance. And I was like, oh, man. But, hey, to his credit, he got it. He caught it.
Like I said, he just flipped and busted his ass. So, he still did it. Did he need to go over? I think this is his second match in a row where he goes over, and then the next match if he takes, he's going to take an L.
Yeah. Because he's probably going to wrestle somebody more serious than Happy Corbin. You know, and that's one of the... He'll probably wrestle Seth Rollins.
No. We're not there yet. It wouldn't be Seth Rollins.
Gunther. Put him in there with Gunther.
Fuck, he'll die with Gunther.
We'll see how much of a fan he is then.
Wait. Pat McAfee's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Not on Raw. So I had to think about that. I was like, oh, Damian Priest. I was like, no, Damian Priest is on Raw. They'll find somebody eventually along the line.
Yeah. You know what you could do would be interesting? If you ever turned Shinsuke heel? Shinsuke going after Pat McAfee? On some stop dancing to my fucking music type shit? I think that dynamic would be kind of funny. You know, this is built in there.
Not yet. And you want to know why? Because Rick Boogs needs to come back.
Yeah. He hurt himself at WrestleMania, so that's
Oh, and the first match.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Trying to be a fucking world's strongest man and lift up both the Usos. He tried to lift up both the Usos and fucked up his knee. It's like, sometimes, it's good, but, stick with the basics. Let's stick with the basics.
I still want to hear him one time play Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song before Rick Boogs makes possibly the heel turn. This is the thing. Shinsuke is better. Shinsuke was good as a heel when he did that. I don't speak English, and then he walked away. But obviously, he does. When he does backstage interviews, it's good. When he does live, I feel like he gets uncomfortable so much that his promos doesn't go through, and it's like he needs a mouthpiece. I would love to see Paul Heyman. I would love to see a fucking I don't want Bill Alfonso for him. I want fucking
I would say somebody with that much energy. Yeah. But that much, you just see him standing there talking about I don't speak English, and this fucking guy's going crazy, and he probably had no idea what this fucking guy's saying, but he's like, yeah, whatever he says. That would be fucking like Rob Van Dam was just saying, I'm Rob Van Dam. Fuck what Bill Alfonso's saying. I'm Rob Van Dam, and he's just blowing the whistle. I can see Shinsuke pulling that off. Just whatever, man.
Can we go with the beat, though? Can we go with the beat?
Yeah, gotta do it.
Let's go with the Yo, that's lungs. That's lungs right there.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos versus the Street Profits. Cause yeah, they're looking for the smoke, baby.
Yeah.
We want the smoke.
It was a good match. They always put on a good match.
Montez fucked up. And Montez, how many times you do this move? This is the thing that bothers me now. We've all seen him go to the top rope, and we've seen this nigga like go up there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was that high for him to have this whole extra play it out with, and then have beef with the ref a whole 10 seconds later. Like, bro, that defeats the purpose. What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
If we're doing this heel turn where Montez goes on his own, he's by himself, whatever, we're really splitting the Street Profits. You know, it's the only thing for Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna hurt Angelo Dawkins. He, you know, it's not like he's not good by himself. It's just him and Montez Ford work with each other so well that you take that away from
each other.
Yeah.
It's legit. Like you know what they always say. There are tag teams that just kind of put together and get apart, but then there's a tag team that's just a straight brotherhood where one can't work with the other. One can work out with one cannot work without the other.
Yeah.
Bubba Ray and Devon. When they first got separated because of the band split, none of them were doing good.
Nope.
It only took until they finally came many years later as a tag team to announce that, you know what? We're going to go our separate ways because we got to do separate things. But we love you guys, you know, like the whole thing, like, I'm going to retire, but I'm going to keep going. You know, that type of shit. Yeah. There's certain teams that you can't see. The Usos, you can see them in single matches, absolutely, but they are better as a tag team.
You know what I think it is? Yeah, you know what I think it is? I think they split these tag teams up prematurely because when in TNA, when the Dudley Boys split up, you could tell Bubba Ray had the bully concept down already. He's like, yo, what do you think about like a bully concept for me? Like he's already thinking of him being a singles competitor. You know what I'm saying? Like these, like Montez Ford, we want to give him a push. But I don't think Dawkins is at the point where he's like, yo, if I was a singles competitor, I would do this. He's on some, yo, what can we do as a tag team still? And when you break them up at that point, it's like, now it's like, fuck. Now I got to hurry up and think of some shit. And it's like, all right, I'm an ice cream man. And I only got 2 flavors and none of them is strawberry. And you're going to hate me for that. Like, this is the first, he's just throwing shit at the wall. Now he's panic mode. You know, which is why I think like recently we've seen Angelo Dawkins really put that ring work in there. Because lately, for the last 2-3 weeks, I've been seeing more of Dawkins in the ring and in-ring ability versus all the other times that we've seen him. Yeah.
And not to say he never put in the work before, but it's like he's putting extra work because he kind of sees it. You know, they see what's happening. They probably even been told, like, yo, we're thinking about this pretty soon. Just giving you guys a heads up. It might happen. Blase, blase. So what's happening? They already know, but they ain't saying shit. They just got to roll with it and just kind of go with it. But Angelo Dawkins being fucking smart and shit like that is like, nah, I'm going to put in that in-ring work so you can see. Because his shit is like, he's been doing his thing.
Yeah.
And Montez Ford is the one that's kind of been like, get the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Because it's kind of like when Shawn Michaels broke up with the Rockers, he had the Heartbreak Kid persona already. As soon as they saw him when they split up, he was already the Heartbreak Kid. He changed his hairstyle. He had the earrings, the leather jacket, the glasses. He 100% changed. That doesn't come out of nowhere. He already had that persona in the bag. When he was like, I know I'm going to be a singles competitor. This is who I'm going to be when I'm a singles competitor. It's only a matter of time. Marty Jannetty, he had no idea what the fuck was happening after. It's like a boy band. We know Justin Timberlake's going to go on his own. The rest of NSYNC was like, I don't know what to do after that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Shield.
As I stare at my NSYNC pop collection right now, I see Justin right there. Amazing. Fucking amazing.
But that's why the Shield was the most successful faction when they split up, is because they were already singles competitors they threw together. And they meshed well together. But they had separate things already. Like Moxie already knew who he was. Yeah. You know, like Moxie knew who he was. Rollins turned heel, and Reigns was the baby face. He was the guy that we were pushing. We wanted him until they fucked that up. You know, and no other faction had that. Every other faction, like, we're a solid group together.
They made the Shield into a heel to a face.
Yeah.
Right? Like they became the anti-heroes at one point. Let's just put it that way. You had the unhinged Dean Ambrose. All right. So he was always like kind of pacing back and forth. That was his character. And that's not so much of his character. It's like, I guess that's just really him, but he's putting a little more oomph to it. Yeah. You know, Seth Rollins, face or heel, he's one of the best heels in the wrestling industry. All right. Can he be a baby face? No. Some people are just better off as heels. The Miz, heel.
Yeah. This is true.
For a really long time, Brock was a heel. But we just loved his asshole ways that he became the anti-hero at one point.
Yeah. He started having fun, so we started having fun with him.
Right. And there's just characters that are just out there that will always be the heel.
Yep.
That the crowd just absolutely fucking hates.
Baron Corbin, I don't see him ever being a fucking face.
No.
It would be the most awkward face we've ever seen in our lives.
Yeah. It would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that Kevin Owens is always a better heel, but he's a funnier face.
Yes.
That's the most.
Yes.
If you're a face and you fucking laugh your ass off and just make it work the way Kevin Owens does it, and sometimes it's not even what he does. Like, he just fucking disses the person that everybody's like, no, you need to stop. What are you doing? We don't understand you.
Word. Because you know what it is? Kevin Owens is an asshole when he's a heel, but he's a smart ass when he's a face. So it lends to each other. You know, it lends to each other because when you're a smart ass, you're funny. When you're an asshole, you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? That's why his shit works. His turns work. But like even like the New Day, every single one of them has single competitors in them. They just mesh well as a team. So when they split them up, Big E can succeed because he's already a singles competitor. He's just in a faction with them. You know, and I can't wait until Xavier Woods gets a push.
Oh man, I want that so bad for him.
Yeah, because he could have done so much with the King Woods shit.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Now that we're underneath Triple H's, fucking throne, when they do the King of the Ring, I want Xavier Woods to be that first person to win it 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
And this time, we're doing this shit right.
Yep. Because they wasted that. He embraced the King.
Oh,
like Macho Man did. Like Macho Man and Harley Race are the only ones I've seen embrace being king. And
besides
it
Jerry
was
the King Lawler, because there was a whole bunch of that. But that talking about King of the Ring. Was Jerry Lawler ever King of the Ring?
Nope.
No.
I don't even think he was in the tournament. I know he beat up Brett when Brett won the King of the Ring.
Right. We all know that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think he was in the tournament. But yeah, he embraced that shit and it fit him. You can tell he really wanted to be King of the Ring, and when he got it, he was like, "We're going all out." But you guys heard the ideas I had for him as King of the Ring going up against Roman Reigns and all that other shit, and they fucked all that up. I don't know. Did he hurt himself, or they just found out that he was black and they was like, "Hold on, wait."
No, he hurt himself. The Achilles.
That was during the King, or that was before
so. that. Shit. Actually, I think it was before that. It might have been, but I think he did get slightly injured while he was King of the Ring. He was out for a minute, but then he also has other things, like other video game shit that was going on as well.
Yeah, the up, down, down shit.
Yeah, but besides up, down, down, just like other gaming events.
Oh, okay. The E3 and all that other shit.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of preparation, a lot of other different type of meetings. The next match though was Riddle and Seth. Oh, it wasn't even a match.
Yeah,
Riddle
that was
came
a segment.
out. That was a segment. I think that was a great segment. They both still got their spotlight. It might not have been the match, but they were both able to be like, I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna come after your ass. I'm gonna stomp your ass because you called out, and I'm gonna leave. It wasn't a match. It was a backstage, like a front stage moment segment, like you said.
But we learned Seth Rollins, get the stretchy pants, brother. You cannot run in those pants. You saw a man took 20 minutes to move 10 feet.
My man could not move.
Word.
The man cannot move.
Yeah. Give Becky back her pants. And spend the extra $10, get the man size, bro. That it's not a good look. It's not a good look when you can't run and you're supposed to be around. Yeah, bro.
Nah, bro.
Please.
Nah.
Please. Yeah.
But the fact that it happened and it went down, because it was like we didn't know what was happening. The first thought that came to our mind was
jump the guardrail.
Yeah. Like, what?
When they were talking to Michael Cole, we saw a security guard like fall into the table. We thought a fan jumped the guardrail and the security guard was trying to stop him, but it was Riddle. I don't think that security guard knew Riddle was supposed to do that. Because he went face first into that fucking commentary table with Michael Cole and Corey Graves there. And they, like, I don't know if you saw in the back, like there was like 4 security guards trying to pick his ass up. Like, yo, bro, you all right? Because he legitimately tried to stop Riddle from coming in the ring. Yeah. Yeah, my brother thought yeah, he went straight into boop. Yep. It was on some, remember when they stopped Gronkowski from coming in and they didn't know he was supposed to be in the fucking battle royal? It was on some shit like that, but this security guard just totally missed and hit the table. Yeah, that was yeah.
I'm going to go back and just watch that.
It was like a brief, like you see his head, like the top of his head on the camera angle, and then now Riddle's in the ring. And then when he's talking, you'll see like 4 or 5 people by the announce table trying to, help with this nigga.
I'm gonna have to fucking peep that because I totally missed that. Listen, when I watch WWE, I watch it, but it also watches me sometimes. Because sometimes I'm being like too much like, oh fuck, this shit just happened. He's talking. All right.
Yep.
All right. Like I did not see that.
Yeah.
Let me see. When did this? Wait. Let's see. Riddle. What happened? Usos. Okay. Now I know what to watch. Right after. I'm getting my match so I can just fast forward because I'm gonna try to peep that shit. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That shit was
That's
crazy.
Funny. Oh, another match that honestly I could have done without, but whatever. Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey.
Yep. Yo, Ronda Rousey's pissing me off even more with this shit. She Hulk Hogan'd her the first time, and now she's Ken Shamrock. She's Ken Shamrocking her. Can this woman, one, not lose clean, and two, get the fuck out of there when you lose? Yo, honestly,
she did stay around. That was
Yeah.
bad. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh man, she's suspended indefinitely from the WWE for putting her hands on the official.
Yeah. No, yo, I respect Shawn Michaels even more now for WrestleMania 12 when he told her to get him the fuck out of my ring. If I was Liv Morgan, that would have been the words out of my mouth too. Get her the fuck out of my ring. Let me at least one time celebrate the fact that I'm fucking champion. Please, bitch. How are we watching Ronda? Yeah, how are we watching Ronda Rousey leave when Liv Morgan's on the top rope celebrating, her sister's in the fucking crowd, and we're looking at Ronda Rousey's bitch ass? Like, get the fuck out of it, please. Like, come on. We wanted Liv Morgan to be champion for how long? And we can't, and this woman cannot celebrate once.
But there was controversy, and she tapped, but the ref was too busy watching the shoulders.
Yeah.
So there is some controversy there, you know, whether it was billed or not. But now Ronda Rousey's gonna come back like, I'm gonna fuck you up because you nothing but a cheating bitch. These niggas, they don't know shit. Blase, blase. Yeah. And she's gonna talk very awkwardly on the mic. Ronda Rousey, you
go home and stay home. Yeah. Be with your family. Now's the time for family, Ronda.
Ronda Rousey. Sure. You want to bring more attention to this, but no, thank
it's not
you.
Working. Yeah,
it's not working.
Nah.
Listen, Bad Bunny's better. Logan Paul is better.
Dominic Mysterio's better.
Dominic Mysterio, it does not fall into categories of Bad Bunny and Logan Paul or Snooki. All right, Snooki did some flips and stuff like that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you can't. Wanda, you did your thing. You did your thing. You did. You put Triple H through a table. That was impressive to me. I was like, hey, can we see intergender matching? You know, you brought me hope, but you left me with disappointment. And
yes,
I'm just listen. It's hard for everybody, and it's not for everybody. And I think you did well, and it's just we're done here.
Yeah,
I think we're done here.
Yeah, especially the first run she did. The first run was good. It was good, but when she came back out of shape, come on. If you knew you was coming back,
it's
you should have been
not so much of out of shape. It's just that it's just ring rust to a rookie in the wrestling ring.
No, but like the Royal Rumble, she was winded. The Royal Rumble, she was winded. At WrestleMania, she just was out. Like after that, she had the cardio. It's just you're just awkward and your timing's off. Like there was no one there to save you. Like when she wrestled Sasha and Bayley and all those other girls, they were there to save her. Like they were like, listen to me and I'll get you through this. There is no more listen to me and I'll get you through this. Natalya tried to do that shit, and it was almost like, listen, we're not practicing no more. You got to do this for real now. There's people watching. Stop practicing this shit and do it for real. That's what I felt like that match. When Natalya
and Natty
and
put in work.
Yeah.
Natty put in work on that match. Natty should have won that.
She should have. But real quick, I think the next step for Liv Morgan needs to be Raquel Gonzalez, because that way it shows a big threat to Liv.
David versus Goliath.
Yeah, she could show her heart. She could show her experience. Stop this whole shit of I'm not fucking worthy shit anymore. Let her step her game up. Raquel doesn't need to win it. I think because Raquel is a phenomenal wrestler, I think that'd be a good match and a good way for her to, become champion, solidify it.
I honestly want Alexa Bliss to. Well, Alexa Bliss is on Raw, isn't she?
Yeah.
Move her. She had a bad case for the Mondays.
Word. What's going on, Show?
Hey, Show. Show showed up.
Yeah, we can tell
15 minutes
Show's
before
pissed.
the show ends.
He's currently falling asleep on us.
Don't fall asleep, bro.
Word.
You look like
Kofi's
you're trapping.
back.
That's not cool. Hey, what's up, Kofi? Ladies and gentlemen, really quickly before we go into the main event, we are just going to go ahead and just shout out Jobber Slam. That's going to happen August 20th at 3 p.m. Please go ahead and find your tickets. Link is in my bio. There's a lot of great, amazing matches that is happening that night. Give me 1 second because I'll find it on Instagram because I'm a little high right now. But this is what we do. But definitely by Battle Club Pro. Amazing people as always. The main event will definitely be Swole versus Mia Yim. We got Steve Benya versus Mysterious Q. 5 points championship match is on the line. So we definitely got that. The franchise championship versus Mike Drake and Dan Maff. Right? Am I saying that correctly? I'm very high. If I say it wrong, I'm so sorry. Definitely Prolific versus JTP, Jobber Tia's Podcast South, which is round 2. And we also have Battle Club Pro Tag Team Championships main event versus Thick and Juicy. I am definitely sponsoring main event and Thick and Juicy. Why? Because Willow Nightingale and Brooke Valentine is right now currently my daughter's favorite people. And why the fuck not? Willow Nightingale has been having amazing success in her wrestling career in the indies on AEW. We've been seeing her a lot lately. Brooke Valentine definitely got her OnlyFans going on and just making sure she is kicking ass in the ring. And I can't wait to watch this match unfold in Brooklyn. Definitely go ahead. The link is in my bio. The tickets are there. It definitely says Jobber Slam 2. You guys don't want to miss this. It's just one fantastic independent wrestling event you guys don't want to miss. So let's check it out.
Word.
And the knuckleheads are definitely going to be in the motherfucking building.
That's it, baby. So the link tree for Gigi is in the chat as we speak. Click that, get into her bio, get the tickets. You don't want to miss that shit.
Nope.
We live, baby.
We live. All right. Now back to our regular show.
That's right. Show. What did you think of SummerSlam before we get to the main event?
Awesome. It is a foreshadow of what is coming up with Triple H at the helm. I'm happy.
The insight on this man is, second to none. Nah, I feel you. What was your favorite match?
Definitely. I like them all. I'm trying to think which one was my favorite. You know what? I did enjoy a lot the Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
And the Tribal Chief.
Okay.
And how he brought in the tractor and how he started the match from the top of the tractor. I thought everything was dope. It was better than suplex after suplex. I thought they made it interesting. I don't know if it was my favorite. I got to go back to thinking of some of the matches, but it was good. It was good.
All right. Yo, Kofi, we are coming, baby. We showing up for this one. The knuckleheads are gonna be in the building in this one, Kofi. Yo, so do you agree with Kenny that Goldberg needs the next shot at Roman Reigns?
No.
Because that's what Kenny said in the beginning of this.
No.
Beginning of this podcast.
No. I would rather.
Who?
Goldberg. Kenny wants to see Goldberg take the title from Roman Reigns. That's what he said.
I got mad love for you, but go fuck yourself. No, we're not doing that. But you know what that? Yo, he might have a match with Goldberg. But nah, the tribal chief is gonna overcome that. Listen, how many more matches does Goldberg have in his contract? We still gotta pay that shit out. You know what I mean? We gotta play it out.
Done. Yeah.
Is he really done?
I think he finished his contract. I'm not sure.
Allegedly.
Oh, look at this fucking guy here.
Oh shit, Kenny's here.
Kenny, look at the. Go ahead. Retract what you said. You're muted though. You're muted. You're muted, Kenny. You're muted. You're muted. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We cannot hear you.
Hear you. We can't hear you. No. Yes. Now I hear. Now I hear something.
All right. You hear me now?
Yes. All right. We can hear you now.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Verizon.
First of all, go fuck yourself, because I never said anything about Goldberg health for all I care. All right.
You see?
I'm sick.
You fucking dog!
Right, that's the only reason why I got up on here. Don't you ever in your life, bro.
Yo, dude. We got the tape. I read the fucking message.
Pull it up.
Pull
it up, man.
We got the fucking tape. I read the message. I got you. Yo, go ahead. Keep talking. I got you. We read.
Go ahead.
Oh shit!
We got the fucking tape.
Where's the receipts, Toe? Where's the receipts?
I'm listening to the show right now.
Without the receipts, we ain't got nothing, Toe. Where's the receipts?
I'm listening. Go ahead. We can't hear you.
But we want to listen.
I'm waiting, bro. You faking in your potato salad right now, bro.
I'm listening to the fucking show right now.
You're thicker than your potato salad. Woo!
Oh, okay. You loved my potato salad, Kenny.
Who's eating potato salad?
Ain't nobody eating potato salad.
Kenny loved my potato salad.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
No.
Love to walk away.
Nope. Nah.
Kenny, welcome to the show, first of all. Second of all, go fuck yourself.
Now, I had to run real quick to defend myself. Look, he's looking for fake information that he can never find.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Oh, no, you can't find it. Oh, no, you can't find it. That's what that oh, no means. Yes. He can't find it.
The only man right now because
no. What have I done?
The only man I can see taking Roman Reigns' title away from, both titles away from, you guessed it, Kenny. You said it, Goldberg. See? Kenny said
Everyone
Goldberg.
in the chat,
give Kenny a round of applause. He came up with the bright idea to have Goldberg be the next WWE Universal Undisputed Champion.
Wow.
There you go.
It's there, Kenny. It's there.
We appreciate it.
Thank you again, Kenny. We appreciate you. We appreciate your input on the show.
Somebody done fucked up.
We got you, Kenny.
All right.
Somebody done fucked up.
Yo, I can go in here right now and look to see, like, put my camera around into the chat, right? We can go back to this chat right now and look to see what I wrote. And, all right, you know, man, hold on. Let me see if I can flip this shit around.
Where's your receipt? Where's your receipts?
Where's my receipt? I'm looking at the receipt right now.
No, I went back into the show and I told you what you said. Even Show heard it.
Show can't even hear anything right now.
No, he
That's because he
can't.
got a bad connection. He comes in and he says Hulk Hogan's the greatest wrestler of all time. He's the GOAT. And then he says that Goldberg's gonna fucking gonna
Stop.
take
Now,
the title
now
from
you just
Roman
playing
Reigns.
yourself. Now you
That's
playing
what he
yourself
said.
like a fucking
That's what he
bald-headed
said.
fuck
That's what
that
he
you are.
said.
No, now
Kofi
you
was
playing
here
yourself
when
like a bald-headed fuck
read it.
that you are.
Kofi was here when I
No.
read it.
Thank you, Kenny. Nah. School this nigga.
It's right there.
What's going on here?
Where you see it? I don't see nothing.
I said already. Terrible. How about you give Kenny the full screen so you can skip better?
Go ahead. Look, we'll read it together. What does this message says? Look,
I see
I'm just here to say Hulk Hogan is the GOAT and will be the 17th time. Check out my Twitch channel and get me to 100 subs so I can be on G4. And then Kofi goes, I hate Eddie, which I agree with you.
This fucking
it
guy.
says Hulk Hogan. That says Hulk Hogan. I can't see anything but Hulk Hogan.
You can't see shit because you need glasses because none of that shit said any of that shit.
We can't see it because the guy you're talking about literally tells you, you can't see me. Can you see me? You can't see. I can see you, but you can't see me. We see Hulk Hogan there.
Yeah, we see Hulk Hogan fucking other people's
Why you got your
wives and
hand
shit
up,
like
Kenny?
that.
Why you got your hand up, Kenny?
That's why we got Hulk Hogan fucking other people's wives and shit like that. Like, I gave Hulk Hogan permission.
Yeah, that was his fault. You don't give your wife to no other nigga. That was his fault. Shit.
Swinger's life.
Hey, man. He's mad because she got the dick.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. The hookers are back, Kenny. The hookers are back.
Nope.
No, they're not. No. Stop that nonsense.
Bye.
See? He knew I was right. That's why he left.
Shut the fuck up. No. Anyway, main event time. Yo, Kenny, we appreciate you. For those who don't know, that is Kenny from the Call Up Podcast and Conversations with Kenny. Good friend of ours with common sense. Unlike other people.
He refuses to use it, but sometimes he has common sense.
Wow. You know what? Nah, let's not get there. Oh, right. I was looking how many matches.
Even Show knows, right, Show? Stay
Goldberg,
quiet if you know.
Wait. Goldberg has just one match left on his current WWE deal. So we just need one more fucking match. The company utilized one of his 2022 matches for a Crown Jewels event in October of 2021. Overall, he competed in 3 matches throughout 2021. So, as funny as this would sound by Christian, just one more match.
That's it.
One more match. And that one more match will be against Roman Reigns. But he will not prevail. Because Roman Reigns is the one. We the ones, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's it.
We the ones.
That's it.
We slay the beast. That's it.
Stack them, pack them, and drop them or whatever. Stuff them, puff them, and some other shit. Whatever he wants to do to you.
Hey, yo. I'm just... Bueno. In that case, you know what? In that case, you know what? We're not going to talk about it because it's Roman. And the tribal chief and I, we cannot discuss what happens in the back.
But it sounds like...
Listen. I acknowledge my tribal chief.
Hey, you know something? And my boo's supposed to be coming back too.
Word.
Show me herself.
We're gonna get into that. We might do like a slight overtime for just one moment because there's a lot to cover. But this undisputed WWE Universal Championship between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, last man standing. This motherfucker Brock Lesnar decided, fuck it, I'ma fucking throw the ring on top of this nigga. And on top of that,
Word. Word.
I'm gonna put it on top of this fucking ninja, and he's really not gonna kick out for the 3 count because this shit done hit the fan, and
Word.
it's like, what?
I was like, yo, what was the point of him raising the ring up? But fuck it. He's on some real cowboy shit.
Now, rumor has it that Nikita Lyons could have possibly had ringside seats for when this incident has happened, where she sat on one end and the whole ring decided to go with the flow. You know, Roman was rolling right into that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Shout out and flowers given to Paul Heyman for taking that bump, that heat.
Yo, that was hard. Yo, that was face first into that fucking side of the table.
Yo, shout out to him. It's still willing to take the bumps to sell the whole fucking package. Much respect given to him. Much respect given to Roman and Brock for putting on something that was not expected. And I think that's what made it so fucking good. It was not expected.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly when you saw him come out with that. I honestly thought he was going to put Roman in that and lift him up and maybe just drop him in the ring. Like, I don't know, just like, all right, you're going to fall from this height. Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to use it to, like, hold Brock down or some shit, you know.
Yeah, or maybe Brock used it to hold the Usos down, just to have them trapped up, like, what the fuck? So that they won't get really interfered unless they fly off on that, which would have been cool and dope, but who knows the fucking height of everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect Brock decided to take the whole fucking ring with him.
Word.
I didn't expect him to make a whole hill.
My man looked like the fucking final fight in Bloodsport. They made the ring diagonal and shit.
I wasn't ready for that. I was like, oh, wait, what is he? Nah. Holy shit! And that whole thing moved closer to the announce table.
Yeah.
I swear, I'm just like, this nigga's gonna take us both. He's gonna take us to ring. Me, the niggas behind me and shit like that. Like, go back.
Word.
Like in baseball, go far.
Yeah. This one hits. This one can hit. Back up.
But as much as we dwelled on having another Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match, for our last match, I actually found it entertaining. It wasn't as bad as I perceived it in my brain or perceived it out loud into the universe. Oh, it's going to be another fucking Reigns match, blah, 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 blah. It was actually very entertaining.
Yeah, it was. It was something different, but I made mention to this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the whole match, Brock Lesnar was kicking the shit out of Roman Reigns. And the minute the Usos came in and they counted Brock Lesnar down like twice, Michael Cole decided he's a monster. How is he getting up? And I'm like, did you not watch the other side, like the beginning of this match? It was more impressive to see Roman get up after the shit he took than Brock getting hit by a fucking chair. Like you're overselling the shit out of this, but you know what? Hey, fuck it. Michael Cole, somebody was like, do what you want. Oh my God, Brock Lesnar's a monster. It's like shit. But
Michael Cole did his thing too, by the way. Michael Cole was great on commentary, and I think we saw the most of Michael Cole win in Pat McAfee's match.
Yes. When he's
You
like,
know,
I'm
the
not here to
most-
be impartial.
Right. And
don't like
Corey
Barry
Graves
Corbin.
wasn't. So, right.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, Barry Corbin's my boy. He slept on my couch. You know, he slept on Pat McAfee's couch, too. And that don't make him shit. Like, you know? It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was the most. I think Michael Cole now is having fun, as he's supposed to be, and told what to do, nonstop. But back to the Brock and Roman shit. Yeah, Michael Cole was definitely as enthusiastic as they can be, and then the back. So I didn't realize the ref was counting as Roman and the Usos was throwing shit on top of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, my man.
I didn't realize. I was so busy watching these fuckers like put mass shit on top of Brock that I wasn't even paying attention to the ref going.
Yeah.
That when the time the bell rang, I was like, "Is that early?" Oh, he was count. Oh, okay.
And I was under the impression like once you touch him, the count's over.
Yeah, same. I thought once that Jay and Jimmy done put all this shit on top of him,
then you count.
But then the bell rang, and I'm like,
yeah, what happened?
What? Oh. Okay. Alrighty then.
Yeah. Yep.
We the ones. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
fuck it. He won, yeah. And I like that final pose. Like he's standing on top of all the shit with Brock and he's holding the title. And you see Michael Cole, yo, get this shit off him. He can't breathe. He got all, and Corey Graves is trying to get all the shit off of Brock and all that. I thought there was gonna be like a super shredder moment where he just like punches everything up and you see his hand. You know. It was like they called for it. Like if
my God.
The monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, show real quick. You still awake? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Blink
Oh
2
shit!
times.
I thought I was muted. I was looking for my mute button.
Oh, okay, all right. Yo,
I'm
show.
in the car. I have to be awake.
Well, I mean, that never stopped me from falling asleep. I fell asleep in plenty of cars driving home. From the barbecue, I almost fell asleep twice.
I will not be in the car with you.
No, I mean, yeah.
Broad daylight.
No.
Even
When there's people in the car with me, I tend not to fall asleep. I have a show. If you can, stop at a store, get a big ass bag of chips, and just keep munching on it until you get home.
Well, why you think I thought I was muted? You know what I actually got? I got the Haribo gummy worms. That shit reminded me of you.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, you keep.
Flowers.
Yeah,
But
I made it.
I'm up. I'm almost home.
All right, good. You know, we got it because I don't want to hear like, yo, Brock Lesnar lost. Fuck was that?
No. I'm almost making it. What was the
Alright.
question?
If you was up.
That's it?
Yeah,
we
that's
were-
pretty much
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we was talking about the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match. If you want to, you know, if you or the bird want to talk about it.
Wow.
I agree with what you said. He whooped Roman Reigns' ass for about the first 10 minutes. He didn't get not one off him. Then as soon as the Uso come, it was over.
Yeah.
I'm tired of them interfering though. We're gonna have to put them in a cage, like they did in the AEW.
Well, this is the last time that Brock and Romans is wrestling, so fuck all that. I hope it's the last time the Usos and the Street Profits wrestle for a long time. Also, just want to throw that out there.
When they gonna let the Street Profits win? But you told me they're trying to separate them.
I think the Street Profits, or someone wins the tag team titles, right after Roman loses the world title.
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
We can bring it up together.
Yeah, that's what I think you do.
Not bad. So you don't think Roman would work as a champion with his cousins being not?
No, it would work. To me, it makes more sense. Let them all lose it at the same time. You know, if your bloodline's
Sorry, I
supposed to be
don't know
that
if you heard
strong,
my
let them. Which one? Would it work if Roman was the champion and the Usos wasn't? Oh, he left. All right, fuck it.
He left.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
like, fuck you.
Well then. Sorry, I'm like reading something right now. I don't know how true or not true this is, but Paul Heyman was like, we'll give him a title match. And it says, Heyman says Roman Reigns will agree to face 8-time WWE champion. And that WWE champion is, of course, The Rock. So I'm just like kind of just like reading through this shit. While speaking on the Mania podcast, Heyman was asked about the rumored dream match between Reigns and The Rock. The special counsel of the tribal chief said he would advise Reigns to face The Rock, but warned the legend that he will, like everybody else, acknowledge the tribal chief. I mean, listen, Dwayne Johnson wants the publicity to lose to Roman Reigns. We'll give him a title match. He doesn't even have to wait in line or win a battle royal or whatever. There's box office there. I'm impressed with what Wayne Johnson has done outside of WWE, and I would counsel Roman Reigns that we could make a special provision to defend the title and smash Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson wants to take that beating. He is more than welcome to step up to the tribal chief as long as he understands that when the match is over, he is going to be like everyone else and that he is going to acknowledge the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
I can hear Paul Heyman saying that while you read it.
Ooh, I was trying to try my best.
I hear you. Yeah.
That's some strong words. If he used some big words, I would be fucked. I would like, I butcher names, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Big intelligent words, I might not be so great. I'll be like, oh, fuck. There goes.
Abominably.
That's I would look at it and like, what is the synonym to this? And you hear me synonym.
One of my doctors at my hospital, I don't know what the fuck her name is, but I called her Inuanus economist. And they looked at me like, yeah. And they were like, what the fuck? Yeah. They were like, what the fuck is this?
That's an issue. What are you doing?
Yo, I tried to sound out the word, and the girls looked at me like, what the fuck? And I showed her the box. She goes, oh, okay, this one. I said, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this shit says. It's The Economist. I don't know what the fuck it says, but Inuanus. Yeah, I don't know, but obviously that's not the doctor's name. So I'm right there with you. Yeah, so I'm right there with you.
Oh my god. I fucking hate you so much right now. Why?
Hey, I can only tell you what I see. And that's what I saw.
Shit.
That's what I saw in the box.
Oh man, I need another fucking drink. That shit had me dead right now. Oh
and
man.
Joe gave me the box.
Fucking showed baby the box, the dick in the box. He showed you the box of being Uranus.
The anus in the box.
Oh, hey, I didn't give you no package in your anus. No. What are you talking about here?
Shit. Gigi's gone.
Damn, she hit the delete button. That's out of control.
Hey man, once it passes 12, there's no rules.
No rules.
Put your shirt back on.
Oh my god, knuckleheads after hours. I was grabbing the bottle to pour something to drink. I already poured something to drink. That's how fucked up this shit got me. I'm fucking weirdo. Put the bottle down. Jesus Christ. That's. I mean, come on.
Oh, speaking of that, happy birthday show.
Happy birthday show! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Oh damn!
Yeah, we got
down, nigga.
This is the Bronx birthday party, man.
Down, nigga.
Oh shit!
Shoot out for you.
Word. What up, show? Happy birthday, player. How's it feel to be an old fucking man now,
That's
show?
right. You old motherfucker.
My whole body hurts, bro.
That sounds about right.
I used to better. Remember when we was 21, making fun of old people?
Yep.
I'm still 21. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now we the old people. Gigi, join us. We the old people now.
We them ones.
Word. I don't even feel cool no more around my.
We them old ones.
Fuck you. I know what the fuck is going on in their world. All right. Just not willing to put that effort in. We should have kind of keep us. Word. See,
Kenny, I told Kenny to bring a cake, and he was like, "Yo, fuck y'all."
No. What happened was that somebody bought potato salad instead, and
I bought 2 gallons of potato salad, and none of y'all motherfuckers wanted it.
Somebody got the communication all fucked up. God damn it, Kenny! You see this shit we dealing with? Shit. No, but you know what was crazy? That mac and cheese. That mac and cheese was slapping.
Yeah.
And that Benin too, you know. I was slapping.
Hey,
too.
I tried. I told.
And the chicken was good too. The chicken was good too. The chicken was good. It was like, fuck you.
Hey
fuck
man, y'all motherfuckers came late.
No, but that chicken was
The
slapping.
only thing that they eat was the mac and cheese.
No, fuck late. That shit was on time. The sun was still up.
Yeah. No, show came late.
That nigga came late because like an hour later the sun started going down and it was pitch black all of a sudden. It was like, damn, Joe.
Word.
You blend in with the background. I gotta put the flashlight on. Come on now, you drained my battery. It was word. The risks were on point too.
I promise to make it to the next one early.
Nah,
Then
we're gonna call wife. No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit up wifey. I'm gonna let her know because they're telling you it's just we're just gonna hit up wifey first. That's it.
Yeah, please, thank you.
Yeah.
So she can know.
Yeah.
And then I'm cool.
Word.
Yeah, no, we know this.
Since Mrs. Show is here, the burgers are fine. Mrs. Show's here. I'm thinking sometime in September. It's not gonna be the 3rd, so it's either gonna be the 10th or the 17th. One of those. So, yeah, let me know when that's good.
You just think I got like Saturdays off? Like, listen, I've been blessed to have
you want
at
us
least
to do it on a Sunday?
I know, fuck that. No, absolutely.
No.
No.
Why
absolutely not. What? No. Because most niggas gotta work on Monday. We don't do that.
That's why I'm picking Saturday.
I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna swindle another Saturday off, man. Like shit. I had like 6-7 Saturdays off. I never had this shit before. The fact that I actually got this shit done is a fucking Hail Mary. I'm just saying. It's a dead ass Hail Mary. I'm fucking shocked. Like, word, I got another one? Same word. Oh, I did that? I took vacation time? I did?
Labor Day. When is Labor Day?
I don't fucking know. What's the calendar?
Word, I don't know the exact date. I just know that day I'm off. And my friends will tell me a week before.
Isn't it the Monday of September?
September 5th. So, I mean, the 3rd, well, we could probably do it the 4th. That's a Sunday, but at least we're off Monday.
No, wait, where is this we? Again, I don't understand this we conversation. Okay, I don't speak French. I don't know what this we conversation is. All right.
Well, one, me and Show is off, and 2, I got a mouse in my pocket. All right.
There you go.
I suggest you get Tom from Tom and Jerry to get that taken care of. If you have a mouse in your pocket, it's just concerning, friend. Like, I know you don't have that many friends, but sir, to have a mouse in your pocket. Does he wear a hat and a jacket?
No, he took it off. It's too hot.
Oh, you're a freaky mouse. Gotcha. I don't know. The 10th and the 11th sounds better. I think. Let's see. 20th, Jobber Slam. 27th.
Yeah.
I mean, I could possibly do the 3rd, but I don't know. I don't trust these niggas.
Well, I know for a fact that Lay and Krills can't make the 3rd because they have a birthday party to go to.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
eliminated. If we can do it the 10th, then that's so be it.
Yeah. Now the 17th, the 18th is my brother's birthday, but he already was like, I don't want nobody saying happy birthday to me, and man, I don't want you throwing no birthday party, blah blah blah.
You think he's watching this?
Not now. He probably sleep.
You think he'll rewatch it? So we should get him a cake.
Yeah.
Just no to matter be assholes.
Yeah. We get 2 cakes, one for Show, and we'll get half a cake. One for Show, and then half a cake for.
You can't get half a cake.
That's dope. A little ass cake for your brother. Some little tiny shit. You said don't celebrate, right? Bling. Happy birthday.
Hey, fuck it.
Send him a cake. Send
him
a cake.
Last year, when I was on my way home, there's a Carvel.
Word. We gave him his flowers. We're gonna give your brother his flower. We gotta give the cap his flowers. That's it.
I bought him an ice cream cake from Caravel, and I'm walking home, and I'm like, "Yo, this shit is." I had to take a Uber like 3 blocks so that way it wouldn't melt. But yeah, yo, I mean, he doesn't like that shit, but it would be phenomenal to see him because he'll eat it. He'll be like, "Fuck, I gotta do it."
You know what we'll do? We'll record him eat your cake. Eat your cake. No.
Show was saying that. Show was he was.
Eat your
eat your fucking cake.
Eat your cake. Eat your cake. Eat your cake. Eat your cake.
The done tat.
Fucking pure pressure that nigga. That's it.
Word.
Why you not eating? Why you not eating your cake? What's going on?
Word.
You gotta eat your cake, man. What's going on?
Pimp go send who flowers. What the hell did I miss? The entire show, Pimp. You missed the entire show.
Rewind. Go back.
Your Starbucks shit can't be keeping you up that fucking late.
Be kind and rewind and rewatch the whole entire thing.
Word. How come you not sending me no promo codes for some Starbucks like fucking brownies or something, Pimp? We got the in with you, and you're not like you know what I'm saying. How come they know free mocha chocolates? You know what I'm saying?
We got the in with you, but we're not in with you.
yeah. Shit. Show us a free mocha chocolate.
So now that we went to SummerSlam and
Yes.
we just kind of skimmed through Ric Flair's last match and just what else are we
The Sasha
Triple
Banks
H and-
Naomi.
Sasha Banks and Naomi. Oh man. They heard Triple H is in charge and their panties got wet and they were like, this is our chance and opportunity.
Yeah.
Yo,
Triple H sent them a
doesn't
picture.
this shit makes you wonder if like possibly an influence? I'm so full of theories. I think so much. Imagine if Sasha, because Naomi ain't got pulled. But Sasha got pulled. But she was like, yo, find some shit on Vince McMahon. And then this shit pop off. And then she gets like the bigger payout. Because maybe Vince McMahon wanted to fuck her and she said no. I'm so fucked up
probably
to think this
no.
way.
But you know, it's crazy. It did cross my mind because it's like a lot of wrestlers now are willing to go back. Like, how many wrestlers like, yo, I'm about to leave if he doesn't leave? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to take a lot for Vince to retire. I know this wasn't him going, you know what? It's time for me to retire.
So
Something had to.
when I was on CNC Connection, I had two theories. One that the theory one was that they found something massive on Vince McMahon, where they gave him an ultimatum: take this deal, or this is what's gonna happen. You know, and then he had to take the chill.
Yeah, but we already found out about Hornswoggle, Kenny.
Word. Or Vince McMahon decided as a Hail Mary, I'm going to fire myself before they can fire me because of his pride and his ego.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, pride and ego goes a very long way with Vince McMahon. So what is worth more to him? His pride and his ego, or them firing him? So there's multiple things that we think about. Here's your ultimatum: either we let you go, or we confess to this, we handle this, PR, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z. Or Vince McMahon decides to go ahead, and maybe even one of those ultimatums is for you, Vince McMahon, to go ahead and resign from your position and resign from all of your duties of WWE, and all of this will blow away soon.
Yeah. I believe something like that happened. And I think Stephanie was in the forefront of that. Because it's Stephanie was walking away, Triple H was out, and then she comes back, and now all of a sudden everybody's. Remember, Stephanie took that leave of absence for like 20 minutes.
So I was looking back at my post, and I noticed that she took a leave of absence in May. And then in the midst of her taking a leave of absence, we've read stories that Vince McMahon was sending the media to bury Stephanie. Or regardless, at the end of the day, the media was burying Stephanie McMahon for a lot of certain losses that was happening. And then fast forward to 2 months later, Vince McMahon is now under investigations about a $4 million loss. We're not even talking about multiple people; it's just one.
Yeah.
Before we end up finding out the information that we know now. So there's multiple theories of what could have happened. Whether I personally believe he was given an ultimatum.
Yeah.
And he had no choice but to leave Stephanie in command. That hearing stories from past referees, like Mike Chioda, I believe he was like letting stories know. Saying that he saw that the family was kind of like deteriorating little by little. And at one point, it wasn't like that. They were a very tight family, and now they're just so distant and far apart from each other. How true is that? We don't know, but we kind of seen them all our lives from as little as we can remember to where we're at right now. And we've seen the change when it comes to a family business.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a family business. It was all of Vince's fathers. So, I believe that the strongest theory that I have off of this is that they gave Vince McMahon an ultimatum. And when you try to bury your own flesh and blood, which you're kind of known for, but that flesh and blood is part of a newer generation than what you possibly imagined. And it's literally karma, because Vince. When we first heard about all of this, it sounded, and the perception was that Vince McMahon went ahead and was trying to bury his own daughter with media of her taking a leave of absence for certain reasons, and that was the whole kind of speculations prior to the spotlight being on Vince McMahon. And, you know, push come to shove, like, fuck, you're trying to fuck me over all this time. I'm trying to help you, old man. You know what? Let's give you a dose of your own medicine. It's about that time. It's about that time. Let's see how it feels. Oh, yeah, we found out about you, Dad. We love you, Dad. We miss you. We love you. And we miss you. Monday Night Raw. So it's quite interesting to see the turn of events. And then all of a sudden, the co-CEO puts the hubby in front of creative control.
Yeah.
You honestly can say that that was not one of the strongest power moves that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
That was kind of like that was kind of, remember when they first got married and she turned her back on her father and they were running the shit? You remember when he was abused of power? That whole it's kind of like that storyline is replaying itself, but in real life.
Vince was playing checkers. Stephanie was playing chess.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the queen is going to save the king. And there's only one king.
The King of Kings.
The King of Kings. That's right, motherfucker! It was the plot!
Yeah. Yo, Triple H called up Vince and says, it's time to play the game. Oh, man.
It writes itself!
Yeah.
It writes itself! My
the
God.
cerebral assassin.
If y'all didn't see the cerebral assassin from day one, y'all dumb. Y'all so dumb. Yep. He
knew what he was doing. He was in it for the long game.
Listen, sometimes the long game is what gets you to the fucking top player.
Yeah.
That's it. Game is now officially over. You guys. But is it though? All right, we'll go back to that Undertaker. Or is it?
For real. Yeah. Yeah, because you never know. Vince always got some shit up his sleeve. There's always a consortium or something.
But I don't know. I don't think Vince has anything else in his arsenal for him to top Stephanie at this point in time. And it's gonna be like that for a while. Because Vince is old and he honestly doesn't have anything else. Vince is not up to date with our technology and everything. Like, he can pretend
Yeah.
he is, but he's really not. Let's be real. Like, he'll know some stuff because he's a smart businessman, but not that smart if he still got caught.
Yeah. And that's what hurt him the most. He used our money because we're investors.
Yep. That's what fucked him over the most.
Yeah.
As soon as he became a publicly traded company, and started using the company's money to pay off these multiple women, allegedly, right? He's not guilty yet, allegedly. That's when shit hit the fan. Because then that's like a whole, like, isn't that like a federal fucking case?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Bruh,
but
what you doing?
that leads to the whole ultimatum. Like, yo, because you seen the Wolf of Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go to jail. Stay away from the fucking the thing, and give us a little information. And there goes Vince. Blame everything on John Laurinaitis, and now retired. Vince could have had that "I'm not fucking leaving" moment, but nope. He was like, "All right, I'm out. I know when to quit."
Yep.
He got that. He got that bonus. He got that golden parachute, and he's Gucci.
He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't see Linda.
Yeah.
And Linda's like, I'm not gonna talk about that motherfucker. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing this all his life. He
Word.
did this shit last week.
I mean, yo, it's not really that surprising when Cosby's fucking going to jail for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Cosby ain't got the money like Vince McMahon does. And you know, just saying, they do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really surprising. It's surprising how long it took him to get caught. You know, but then again, he got Snooker out of jail for killing somebody. So,
but that was before he was treated.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine, stop, bruh.
There's probably mad skeletons in those closets.
Shit.
I guess it's true what they say. No one's bigger than the business.
All right. So we spoke about SummerSlam. We spoke about Ric Flair's last match. Pray for God. By the way, Ric Flair smoking weed the next day was great. Ric Flair, keep smoking weed. I appreciate you. The weed community appreciates you. And we can't wait to smoke your strand. Woo!
The 16-time strand.
The 16-time strand. We're gonna hit it 16 times.
Space Mountain. He's gonna get
it's
everybody.
It's gonna be Space Mountain, and we're gonna hit it 16 times. And we're like, we out of respect, put it down. We can't do Ric Flair like this. That's how the rest of the blunt is gonna be. We can't hit it 17 times. Why? Because it's not. Nope. But most likely, most likely that's gonna be in a pre-roll. So 16 times won't be no problem. But don't rest on no more. We appreciate you alive as much as we can. Appear on children's sitcom shows if you want to. Styling and profiling, limousine riding, do what you gotta do. But
we'll go into Bad Bunny's music videos, but don't wrestle no more.
Absolutely not. We appreciated the effort that you took in your last match. I appreciate it because I spent $34.99 on it, and it was a great pay-per-view. You did wonderful. Please do not scare us anymore because you look like you was about to die in the middle of the ring. And as a fan of yours, I do not want to see that. That's just that would make things sad. And we don't want to make things sad. We want to remember you for the GOAT that you are and the GOAT that you will forever will be. There's nothing left for you to prove. Just keep doing infomercials.
Yeah.
Whatever that comes your way,
Yeah.
take the money.
I mean,
You got this.
it's surprising he lasted this long with the plane crash, his organ failures, and all that stuff. You
Absolutely.
know,
Absolutely.
with everyone else from his generation passing, you know,
You're already kicked
natural
out twice. You're already kicked
Yeah.
out twice. We not live in the fear that you may not kick out on the 3 count. All right,
Word.
we don't need. We would like for you to die peacefully in your own bed. We need to make your bed into a wrestling ring, where it's like, you know, a full size bed or a king size bed, whatever size bed you have. We'll put
Yeah.
ropes around it, so it'll be your own personal wrestling ring. So therefore, you die in your own personal wrestling ring. I would prefer that in an actual wrestling ring. Put ropes around this shit. Be kinky. You're the niche. Go to Space Mountain. But you gotta put the ropes. You gotta put the
ropes. Yeah, he needs the ropes, but I would prefer that.
Think about when you go on a theme ride, they have always the chains. So they don't have ropes; they have chains. We're animals, but you're Ric Flair. Therefore, Space Mountain has velvet ropes, and it's not saying it's not ratchet. It's, you know, it's the rich live style and famous type. It's the Ric Flair way.
Yeah.
You know. Space
with the little
Mountain.
diamonds on it and all that other shit.
It.
Yeah, that's it.
Woo.
Woo. And on that note, we went, you know, past, but we had to. A lot of shit happened in wrestling this week, or you know, the last 2 weeks. But yeah, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody. I'm so happy that Ric Flair didn't die in the ring.
Word.